We are hosting the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. This is game number 1 of 8 3A conference play for the Dumas Bobcats, 4th game of the season. And the Bobcats coming into this game hoping we're fine-tuned, warmed up, and ready to get a win here and get the conference started right, Coach. You want to come in here, get a win at homecoming, and get your conference kicked off because we got to saddle up and hit the road next week. So this is our last of 3 straight home games, and that's been pretty nice.
It has been.
But we're on the road next week. But we've got some football to play here tonight on this Friday night in Southeast Arkansas. Hope you're settled in. If you aren't going to make it out, get settled in and join us on our EAB app or Country 106.9, and we'll bring you live play-by-play. And Lake Village traveled from South Arkansas. The Bobcats, Junior Cats, were down there last night playing in the junior high battle. Dumas Bobcats came out with a big win there.
30-8.
Yeah, 30-8. That's big, man. That team's been doing good. That junior cat team.
We got some special little cats that are going to be playing for the high school in the near future that are really going to help this program.
So good game last night, and tonight we need to repeat. The Bobcats need to get in the winning bracket, and especially starting conference play. That's you enter a brand new conference. That's the best way to get into one is start with a win, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight. And I think we're tuned up and ready to go. I kind of hate to see the weather because it's going to be equaling factor, but you wanted to see what Dumas was going to put out here tonight on a good dry field. But we'll take what we can get, and we're ready for this football game.
Well, the field can handle an inch to inch and a half of rain a day, and we hadn't quite got that mark yet. So the field is going to be a little slippery, but traction should be no problem.
Yeah, it hadn't been bad. It hadn't just poured yet. It's if the wind wasn't blowing, the rain wouldn't be as miserable as it is. It's also kind of blowing into our face, so our windows are wet, and they're not really hard for us to see. Now Bub's down on the other end of the press box. He's set up in the press box tonight for obvious reasons, and so you may see some weird focus stuff, but that'll be because of the rain. But I think he's got a plan down there, and he's gonna manage that well and manage the weather well. Not a problem. He's not on top of the press box, so the view won't be as high, but it'll be clear and good to go, and you'll be able to see all the action. So we're ready for this football game tonight. Coach Harris has joined us. They've had Coach Harris running and gunning, and you're going to mess around and be employee of the month.
When you're big one of the big dogs, you get to run.
That's right. You get to run with the big dog.
No, sir, man. Just doing whatever it takes, man, to get things done here on homecoming night, man. Love lady, good guy, man. Just helping him out a little bit.
Oh, that's absolutely right. When he asks for something, we all try to help out, and you guys working for the school system, y'all have a little bit better opportunity. I can hide from him a little better than y'all can, so I know how to hide a little bit. But no, man, we appreciate Coach Lovelady and his entire staff, and
no doubt.
And man, what they do for the program here, and I know he's excited about this game because of the new conference and to get the conference started, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Get it kicked off. And see how it goes. And it looks like, it is homecoming, so we're going to have a modified, and you got to love the way the homecoming court, instead of being down in the dumps and just, let's just forget it. No, they're modifying the way they do things. Right. They're still out there celebrating, and that's what you do. You take what the weather gives you, right, and you work with it, and you figure out a way to work through it. So that's what they're doing. That's what we're going to do as well. So, now with this window and rain on it, and my eyes are not the best in the world, so we may have an issue or two tonight. I do want to, and you can go ahead, Coach, and tell us about the roster issue for Lake Village. Well, we got a situation.
Usually you can find a roster on Max Preps or multiple websites concerning high school sports, and Lake Village has nothing on any site.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
No roster anywhere. And so we're going to be calling those young men by their numbers tonight. And anybody that's down south listening, I'm sorry. But
yeah, and we, the schools, some school officials were contacted, and we still just could not get a roster. So we're gonna. Well, we've got. You got the whole roster?
Yeah, I just got the offense and defense.
Okay.
Offense and defense starters.
So
that'll help us.
From our coaches.
Yeah. So we have the starters. Right. There you go. Coach Harris has got the starters. So
yeah, that looks pretty familiar to McGraw. He knows what that is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good deal. Well, that will
we'll
get
put
us
that there
started.
and let you work with that. You'll get that, Mr. Rick.
That'll work, man. That's going to be good. We do want to welcome you to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show as we are at home tonight, playing host to the Beavers of Lake Village Lakeside High School, and we got to win this game because I have to go down there in the morning and go to work. So, so there's something at stake for me personally. So, but we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame show and some keys to this football game tonight. Stick around. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Stumped on a home project? Stop by Barry's True Value in Dumas for expert advice on any remodeling project. Barry's is stocked with the right products and tools from brands like DeWalt and Steel to get the job done. While you're in Barry's, check out the outdoor selection. Barry's True Value carries top brands like Under Armour and Lacrosse footwear to help you have a successful hunt. For all your home projects and outdoor needs, trust Barry's True Value in Dumas. Barry's, behind every project is a true value. Driven by our mission to deliver power you can count on, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas go to work every single day on the X's and O's of delivering reliable and affordable electricity to our home field, Arkansas. With over 2,000 employees on our team, our game plan begins and ends with their dedication across our 17 electric distribution cooperatives that cover more than 60% of Arkansas. They are our most valuable players. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to deliver, the drive to win.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings. From pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risk, and cost, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Deshae County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Welcome back to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show tonight, and boy, tonight's breaks are powered by Barry's True Value. We do want to welcome you to our broadcast, Homecoming 2024. We have a special homecoming guest tonight as the remnants of Hurricane Helena came to the football game. So we're gonna have to deal with a little weather tonight, but we'll get through that no problem. I think that. The wind is going to be more of a factor than that. It's just a rain that's just constant. It's not pouring or anything. But it's going to make conditions a little different on the field. But we'll kind of, but you got to be ready for that, because you cannot ever count on the weather to cooperate with your game plan. So you got to have a game plan to work with that weather. So we're going to find out tonight how that goes.
Yeah, that flag is pretty much standing straight out.
That's the first time this year we've seen wind being
that kind of wind.
Yeah, that's right.
Last night at the junior high game, the wind was blowing pretty stiff. So that could affect the passing game a little bit.
Right.
But I think the coaches are excited about going into this new conference, 3A or 3A8. AAA changes stuff all the time on how they used to call stuff. But honestly tonight, I think the home teams are all in good shape.
Oh yeah.
Strength of schedule. I've looked at all the other schools' strength of schedules, and McGee, Fordyce, Rising, and Dumas have all played a tougher non-conference than the other schools. The other schools have played a lot of 2A schools. Two of them have played or scheduled Mariana, who's just coming back from 8-man football.
Right.
And so I think this tough non-conference will help us once we get into conference play.
Yep. So they are crowning the queen as we speak, and the umbrellas are out there. But I like to see them going on with the homecoming. They'll never forget this. They'll remember. Hey, I remember
no matter what
homecoming when we were in high school and it rained and how miserable and how cool it was at the same time. So it's going to be fine, and they're going to have memories forever. I got some pretty interesting stuff there, Coach McGraw, about Dumas and Lakeside, and. How long have we been playing? Do you know? I don't think it's been consistent.
It hadn't been consistent, but I believe they've been playing for about a 60-year span.
Yeah, it's been a lot of football play, and I get to thinking about 60 years and thinking, man, that's a long time. But then I get to thinking, I've been a Dumas Bobcat, junior high school on up till now, and that long. So almost anyway. About probably 40 or 50. So, man, time gets away from us. I'm telling you the truth. You guys just wait. Y'all will get
I know that the rivalry was renewed once I came to right after I came to Dumas. We started playing Lake Village non-conference, and we've had some high-scoring games and had a lot of success. And I hope that success continues tonight.
Right, no doubt.
And I have to say, we've been, if you think back, you say playing since me and you've been here. I think Dumas has been more on the successful ends of getting the wins.
Yes.
In my time, I've been here 13 years, and majority of the time, Dumas has won.
I believe.
In my memory, serves me right.
I don't believe we've lost to Lake Village.
And that's what I'm thinking.
In 13 years.
No, I think we won.
We've had a couple scares.
True.
When we played them at UAPB a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, we had a big scare. I think that's the closest one.
That was the closest game in the series.
That we've had that, we almost lost. So, like I said, I know I've been here 13 years, so I've seen them play them 13 years, but I don't think we've had any losses either.
Well, we're looking forward to a big game tonight and a big win. Keys to the victory tonight for the offense for the Dumas Bobcats. We've got to take care of the football. You got a wet ball tonight. You got a wet field and this wind blowing. That's going to affect the passing game, but it's also going to affect anybody that's touching that football. That ball is just going to be different tonight. So we've got to concentrate, take care of that football. Win the battle of turnovers. We got to win that battle.
I promise you, Coach Rod has told them high and tight all week long, and 6 or 5 points of contact.
Eliminate mistakes, penalties. Got to win the penalty battle. I've liked last week. Was it last week?
Oh, man. That was last week. Oh, man.
If that crew shows up, I'm leaving.
Oh, man.
However, the Dumas Bobcats won the battle of the penalties. We couldn't win the game, but we looked pretty clean. So that was good. We've got to finish our drives. And we preach on that. You have got to you got to finish your drive, especially inside the red zone. Now, I think the weather tonight may equalize the red zone play. I think the Bobcats are probably going to look at running more out of the red zone.
They probably will.
But footing will play a factor there as well. But we'll still see. But the big thing the coach has been harping on everything, offense, defense, special teams, do your job. Let your teammate do their job, and this thing will come together.
And it's amazing when all 11 do their job.
That's right.
You usually have success.
So, looking forward to a big game. The crowd's trickling in. We got a lot of umbrellas, and it's good to see a Dumas crowd showing up. Lake Village, they've not. I see a few folks, but obviously, I mean, in this rain and all, a lot of people aren't going to travel. But we're looking for a pretty decent crowd here at Dumas, and I'm seeing more people now than I really expected in this weather. So it's good to see these diehard fans sitting out here in the rain. And what do you got to do better on Friday night, Southeast Arkansas, than sit in the wind and the rain and watch the Dumas Bobcats?
I mean, it's raining, so nobody can pick cotton or
That's right.
or cut beans or corn or rice. They got to do something else. Come to the ball game.
Come to the football game and you get a little wet or sit under the umbrella, and you'll be fine. So, Coach, you have some stats there on the, I believe.
Looking at the 3A8 conference right now, we know where we're at. Lake Village is 1-2. They lost last week to Star City, 56-22, but it was 56-0 in the third quarter. Drew Central is 0-3. They've lost to Class 2A Carlisle, who is a 2A juggernaut, England, and then they lost against 4A Helena Westtown, and I saw that group when we scrimmaged them. We tied them 6-6. Helena is a young group that's very, very talented. McGee is 1-2. They beat DeWitt last week in a shocker, 22-21, and has losses to Hamburg and Star City. Barton's 2-1. They've beaten Clarendon. And Mariana, who, just like I mentioned earlier, just came back from 8-man football. And then they played Earl last week and lost 66-22. The one team that I think is going to be pretty good this year in the conference is Fordyce. They're 3-0. They defeated Monticello 34-18, and then just scored a lot of points against 2A Magnet Cove and Mineral Springs. Yeah. And it's Palestine Wheatley.
Palestine Wheatley, and of course it is. It makes sense. I got to thinking about it. I don't know why I was getting that wrong, but Palestine Wheatley.
They are 2-0. They received a forfeit from Mariana, who Barton beat 22-6 the week prior to that. And their first week 1 game against Clarendon was canceled. And then Rising they're either 2-0 or 3-0. They beat Camden Harmony Grove and Benton Harmony Grove. But last week on Tuesday they played Stuttgart's JV team and beat them 36-6. So I'm not sure their official record is 2-0 or if it's 3-0. But I think this conference is exciting. Fordyce has 8 state championships. Rising has 8 state championships. Lake Village has 3 state championships. McGee has 8 state championships. So there's been a lot of state champions that have come out of this new conference that we're playing in.
A lot of football has been played and won, and these teams have a long history of football in these schools. And the Dumas Bobcats going into this conference, and we were outmanned in 8-4A football last year. There was just no doubt about it. And number-wise,
you look at our high school, and we've got 180, 200 kids. 10 through 12,
right?
And we're playing against schools that have 350, 400.
That's right.
10, 12. There's a lot more to choose from at those schools.
Yeah, that really put us at a disadvantage. But I think this is going to be good to be in a new conference where we can be competitive and keep football exciting. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff here tonight. You're listening to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show as we are live at home tonight at Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind. So you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcats Sports, equal housing provider.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
And welcome back to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show. As the homecoming festivities have came to a close, and getting ready to play some football. Now, for the second time in as many weeks, I have missed my timing on the national anthem. So we're gonna keep it here just for a second, then we're gonna take another break for the national anthem. So my timing has been off here the last couple of weeks. I think their timing's off. We used to do it about 10 till, and now it's 5 till.
Well,
so
tonight homecoming probably threw it off.
So that's my excuse. I'm sticking with that, and I'm gonna ride that all night. So, but we'll keep it right here. If you just tuned in, it's a rainy night, but it looks like the sun maybe trying to set a little fair. You can kind of see where it's setting back there, so maybe the rain will move out here pretty quick. But it is homecoming here in Dumas. And but we're going to take another break for the national anthem. We'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Evan.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, take-out, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb, keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas, along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, But come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
DePaul Community Health Centers in Dumas and Gould provide excellent, compassionate health care services to children and adults in the community. The health center's medical, dental, and women's health services, including a wellness center, focus on addressing the needs of the individual. For more than 30 years, they have proudly served the people of the Delta and always put your total health first. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for your medical or dental needs. DePaul Community Health Center at 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
The break's powered tonight by Barry's True Value of Dumas, and our pregame show is brought to you by Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas, and both of those businesses are on Highway 65 here in town. Welcome back. We're just about ready to get this game underway as we see the captains for the Bobcats making their way onto the football field and to get the Dumas Family Pharmacy coin toss underway. And guys, we're just about ready to play football here in Dumas, and I'm ready. And it seems like it was yesterday that we were playing. I'm telling you, time just gets away during football season.
You know, as a coach, I always say, man, it's become a 365-day-a-year job to do coaching. So you work 280 days for a week and a half,
That's
it
right.
seems like, and it's over with.
Yeah, the season's over so quick. Of course, we know Coach Harris has a lot to look forward to after this season, as basketball season will get kicked off and underway, and so we're looking forward to that as well. So the captains are on the field tonight. The Bobcats dressed in gold pants, purple jerseys with white numbers, and the Beavers are dressed white head to toe except for their red helmets, red numbers. So we're just about. I bet those white uniforms are going to be a little dingy after.
Well, there's
after
a
this game.
there's a process to cleaning white uniforms. You take them to the cleaners.
There you go. I like it. Put it on somebody else.
That's going to be a lot to take.
All right, and all right, Coach, I got you back.
Yeah, on my back? Okay.
Yeah, you're back. Sorry about that. I knew you were off quiet over there, man.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like the Dumas Bobcats are going to receive to begin the football game. And so the Beavers have deferred to the third quarter. Dumas will be defending the north end zone, moving from right to left. And we heard the Star Spangled Banner while we were at break, talking about it's waving, and it is waving in the breeze tonight. It looks like the wind's out of the northwest. So this tropical storm is kind of circling around in a counterclockwise motion. And we're just about ready to get this football game underway. Dumas crowd, I'm telling you, there's a lot more people here than I expected on this wet night.
Yeah, rain is getting a little better. It's chilling up a little bit.
All right, we're
homecoming.
We're going to take our prospective places, and we're going to get this football game underway. So,
all right. Interesting note we can add to that too, Mr. Rick, is we should be getting back one of our better playmakers today. Raylan Spratt should be back on the field tonight.
It'll be good to see him back. Mm-hmm. So we're just about ready to get underway. Go ahead, Coach.
He is a special player.
Yeah, he's a good ball player.
Yeah,
no doubt
he's
about that.
Probably one of the best. You know, he can take it the distance at any time. One of the best, most explosive playmakers on our team, as well as probably one of the best players in the secondary. When you put him, he's just an all-around guy that makes a lot of things happen. And I think by having him back, just gives us the idea of having another weapon.
And on top of all of that, he's a great kid.
Wonderful.
Great kid.
Great. I don't even know if great.
Our young man.
Great says it. Man. Great kid, man.
You know, you're proud of kids like that get out there, give it their all on and off the football field,
sir.
giving it their all, even respecting other people and all that. And that's a really big deal. We're just about ready to get underway. Kickoff tonight brought to you sponsored by Dumas Family Pharmacy, Cheryl Stimson and her crew. And they just added on to their pharmacy, and that business is growing like crazy. And we love to see that kind of stuff happening in Dumas.
And I love that I get her singing happy birthday to me every year for my birthday.
There you go. What, Cheryl sings to you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, it's a recording.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just going to say I'm going to have to get, I have a birthday once a year too, so we're going to have to work something out there. But we're just about ready to get underway here tonight. Number 4 will tee the ball up now. Coach Harris did hook us up with some numbers. We may not have them all, but we will be in pretty good shape here. Names to match the numbers as we await the Lake Village kickoff. And I think that's one number I'm not going to have is the kicker or the name, but he wears number 4. He's looking his team over, and we're just about ready to get underway here on this rainy night in southeast Arkansas. So we're just kind of, I don't know what we're waiting on. I don't know if there's a personnel issue. Or
the white hat just put it into play. He was just holding the ball to keep it dry.
Keep it dry. I got you. There we go. All right. So here we go. We're underway here as the Bobcats will be moving right to left. It's going to be a short kick. Going up right in the middle of the field, and it's going to be bobbled by the Bobcats. There's going to be a scramble for the football.
I think the Bobcats have come up.
And it looks like the Cats are going to
look like we got back on top of it.
Wow, that would have been a tough break.
Ball hit the ground, bounced into his knee. You know, that was a tough one there.
The Bobcats come out with the football, so it's going to be first down and 10. Cats will have the football on the 34-yard line of Dumas. We're just underway here. 3A conference opener for the Dumas Bobcats tonight, and we're excited about this new conference, excited about this game. Cats come to the field.
Yeah, like we said, man, you know, we played that tough non-conference schedule, 8-4A. You throw that all out the window today now.
That's right.
Brand new season, 0-0. Hey, and let's start and get this conference win.
Absolutely. First down and 10. One man goes into motion. Quarterback drops back. Screen pass over the right side is complete, but he is all sacked up and nowhere to go, and it's going to be no gain on the play. It's going to bring up a second down for the Dumas Bobcats. So the pass is complete, but he is going to be held to no gain. It's going to bring up second down and 10 for Dumas, just underway here on this wet Friday night. The ball spotted at the 34-yard line of the Bobcats. Spread offense for the Cats. Walker works out of the spread. Empty backfield. Trips to the right. Walker puts one man in motion, takes a snap.
Jet sweep.
Hands off on the jet sweep if he can get the corner. But
you got to hold that block out there. You got to hold that block.
Yeah, man.
On that jet sweep.
So he's going to be dropped for a loss there. So right now, the Beavers are getting it done, and their defense has really moved the Bobcats back 2 yards. It's third down and 12 now for Dumas.
Yeah, and Lake Village is always, you know, and I always say this because McGraw has all that experience, man. But he'll attest to this, man. Lake Village has always had great athletes
and speed,
and they're gonna move laterally side to side, man. They're gonna be fast. So they're gonna be able to match up in that category with us.
We're behind the chains big time, not where we want to be. Third down and long for the Cats. Third down and about 12. Trips to the right side. Quarterback drops back.
Little screen pass.
Screen pass complete.
T-Shawn Henderson.
He's got one block, and he's going to fall forward near the 34-yard line, well short of the first down. And I'm sure the Bobcats are going to have to punt the football. We'll wait and see
what we're going to do. Yeah, I like, you know, I'm be honest with. I like the execution of that. Even though we didn't get the first down, that screen play that looked real good. I'm gonna be honest.
It's going to
be great execution on that play.
Fourth down and 6, and we see I believe it's the offense still on the football field. Fourth down and 6. So hard count here will not get a first down. So it looks like they're going to snap the football and run this play.
And, Lake Village stays disciplined.
Yep. So they did try a hard count. Now the Bobcats are going to call a timeout. So we have a timeout on the football field early in the game. 9:47 just underway. We're scoreless. Fourth down and 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Quick timeout, and the Bobcats come out and punt the football, and they got the punt away. Didn't get it blocked, Coach. That was a big deal. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's where the Beavers will take over first down and 10. But, boy, getting that punt off in this weather was a big deal in itself. So third down, or excuse me, they're going to move the ball back. It looks like it
went out to the 32.
Yeah, at the 32-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 10 from there.
He said 3A, but there's a couple big guys on that line on his right side over here. Man, we supposed to be dodging some of that.
Well, sometimes I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, those some big guys on that line.
Lake Village and Eudora have always had some big dudes.
They have a 350 lineman up there. Yeah, right guard. 350 pounds, 300.
Good defense. Swarm. Come on, wrap up.
Yep, they're going to spread. They're going to just kind of stretch the play out to the left, and it's going to be a lot of running, no gain. Looks like he's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a second down and 10 for Lake Village. But you're right. There is some pretty good-sized boys.
300 and 350, and then look over here. Got a 340 there.
Yep, there you go.
They got some nice-sized kids.
Second down and 10 for Lake Village, 9-11. The clock runs. We're scoreless here in the first quarter. Quarterback, I believe, is number 6, Jamarian Artley. He is a sophomore. And they've got him listed 5'11", 1,808 pounds.
There's Tim Martin, man.
So he is going to be dropped in the backfield. A big loss there, but we were talking about the weights.
Hey.
They got the quarterback listed at 1,808 pounds.
Oh, man, he's a heavy kid, man. He's moving pretty good out there, I would
then
say.
It's amazing that 155-pound end.
Yeah. He brought him down and dropped him for a loss. So it's going to be a quick third down now and 12 for Lake Village.
Yeah, number 8, Timothy Martin, blew that play up, man. He was in the
did.
backfield. And he's been a problem for offenses all year, man. He's been a pretty good bright spot. He has a motor that doesn't quit.
Third down from the 30.
100% all the time.
Quarterback drops back looking to throw. He is going to throw incomplete.
And no chance.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a fourth down. He's throwing into the wind and the rain. That rain's right in his face.
Right.
So not an easy pass to make, and they're going to fall incomplete. And it looks like they're going to punt the ball. Now, this is big right here because they do have that wind and that rain in their face.
Right.
So the Bobcats have an opportunity here to, one mistake by the punt team, and something big could happen.
This is where we need that bad snap.
Right.
Yeah,
most
definitely. And that wind has really picked up in the last 5 minutes or so. So the wind is howling right now. High snap, he gets it down.
Not a good punt,
and
man.
It looks like it might have been tipped, and it's going to be down at the 35.
That's great field position.
5-yard punt.
Yeah, it netted 5 yards.
Yeah, that's great field position. And like I said, the scouting report on Lake Village offense from the beginning is they don't pass the ball that well. They want to run the ball.
So the Bobcats are going to have an opportunity here. First down, their first offensive series faltered and ended with a punt. But now you've got the football at the 34-yard line of your opponent with a first down and 10, and you're not looking into that blowing rain. It's at your back. So this is a pretty good situation for the Cats.
And I like that we've got senior Tylen Bell out on the field.
A couple of tight ends.
You need that bruiser with this weather, just downhill.
Quarterback takes a snap. He is indeed going to hand off to the running back, and he's going to follow the block over the 30 down near the 27-yard line. But that time he followed his block well, and he is going to gain about 8 yards on the carry, so it's going to bring up second down and short for the Dumas Bobcats. Moves the ball inside the 30 down to the 33 officially. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Clock's running. We're scoreless here in the opening quarter. Second down and short for the Cats. Now we're going to have a flag, dead ball, and we'll see what the penalty is. It's going to be offsides against Lake Village, so that's going to give the Bobcats
a first down.
So offsides against Lake Village, first down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats. So a break there, and the Bobcats are nearing the red zone. The ball's now at the 20, looks like the 23-yard line for the Cats with the first down and 10. Walker Twins to the right. And we're going to have another penalty, dead ball foul, and that is going to be, I believe that's going to be offsides once again. I didn't see the signal, but that's what it is, another offside penalty against. And I don't know if the linebackers are like blitzing and they're coming a little early or what, but that's 2 offsides real quick. So it's first down and 5 now for the Cats. Handoff goes number 11 right up the gut. He's going to move the ball inside the 15, hauled down around the 13-yard line. So a good gain there. And that was Rashad Moore on the carry. And he is going to get another first down. It's going to be a first down and 10 with 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter.
And I believe Lake Village is going to call a timeout.
It's got a timeout on the field. And so that was a big first down. Now you've got an opportunity. You're inside the red zone. We've talked about it all year. You've absolutely, you're starting conference play. Tonight's the night. You got to score from this on this offensive series.
Get rid of that 9-quarter streak.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. We've got to score here. You're inside the red zone. You got a first down, and man,
we just got to keep going. What's working, man? Just keep going downhill. Keep handing the ball off to Tyler Bell and Moore, number 11, and I think we get in the end zone.
So it is first down and 10 for the Bobcats. 7:02 after the timeout. So each team has taken one timeout here so far in the game. Walker pulls the running back, puts one man into motion. Motion man gets the handoff, trying the left side. Now there's flags everywhere. He is going to weave his way down around the 7, but we got to get this flag sorted out. There's a penalty on the play. It's going to be a holding penalty called against the Dumas Bobcats, so that is going to negate a good run and good field position. And so we're going to get a holding penalty, and we're going to have to play that down over again.
Yeah, with this type of weather right here, man, you got to minimize. Yeah, you got to minimize on mistakes. I agree, Coach. Just got to run north and south, hand that ball, get in between the guard and tackles, and just get downhill.
First down and 10 now for the Dumas Bob. Actually, they haven't moved the ball. And that's one thing they're going to do. They're going to be slow to move the ball because they're trying to keep it dry. Right. So,
and they're having problems stopping us when we're running in between the guards and tackles. They really are so far.
It's going to be
when a defense brings the kind of pressure that they're bringing, one little crease and you're gone.
That's right. So first down and about 23 now for the Cats after that penalty. And now there's going to be a fumble on the play. And I do believe it's going to be recovered by the Bobcats, thank goodness. But, man, and he's going to lose a few more yards there to boot. But number 3 came up with it, Tom Bell. But that wet football has now got the Bobcats backed up to the 28-yard line. They need to get down around the 5-yard line for a first down. So it is second down and very long. Cats going the wrong direction here. We are still scoreless. 6:20 left to go here in the first quarter of play on this windy, rainy Friday night in Dumas, Arkansas. Walker looks things over, puts one man in motion, hands off right over left tackle, and he's going to have a short gain there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard beyond, and it's going to bring up third down and very long now for the Dumas Bobcats. Not where we were a minute ago. We were sitting pretty with a first down and 10.
And when you're running outside like that, it's easier to see that hold.
That's right.
You can get away with a lot more holds inside than you can outside when you're stretching the play.
We've got to stay, like he said, what was that key to victory? Minimize mistakes, penalties. We've got to stay ahead of the change,
man.
That's
right.
We've got to keep going in a positive direction. We get that ball in the red zone, man, and we're tending lately to go backwards.
Well, no doubt we're, in, I would imagine, 2-down territory here. It's third down and about 24 yards. We'll need to get down to the 5 or so.
We got an empty set.
Now we've got a timeout, looks like. So there's going to be another timeout, the second one of the half for the Dumas Bobcats. Timeout on the field. 5:18, we are scoreless. Third down and long. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way, and they're ready to service all your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all major brands from the smallest of lawnmower tires to the largest of tractor and combine tires, and has 2 service trucks to help you out of your next jam. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or at 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Tonight's break's powered by Barry's True Value. Welcome back. 3rd down and long, 5:18 in the scoreless first quarter. Bobcats come to set, working on the near hash mark. 2 wide outs to the right side of the field. Quarterback.
He's wide open.
Play action has a receiver wide open. Drop it in the end zone. And it is going to be
That's
dropped.
all right. We got to catch that one, man.
Wow.
That was a perfectly thrown ball.
Perfectly thrown. He beat his defensive end.
Who was that? Was that? Number
Nora.
4. That was Deshaun Nora. Nora. Great play call by Dumas, man. They completely fooled him and got him wide open, man, and we just got to make that play.
Yep, got to make that catch. You can't have any almost plays like that. Not many of them. You got to make those catches. 4th down and long.
And that was a pretty pass.
Oh, man, he put it on the money. I have to give him credit. He put that pass on the money. But you got to forget about that one, man, and just on to the next play.
So the quarterback spreads it out, rolls out. He's going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete.
There's another one high, and that was high.
Right in the hands, in and out of the hands.
That was Kamarian Jackson, number 6 to Salmore. And, hey, got to catch those footballs right there. Now we just got to forget about that short memory, turn around, and let's get another 3 and out.
Yep, that's correct. But you're right, man. You see that touchdown potential, and, boy, you just think, man, make that catch. Good gracious. So the Beavers are going to take over on downs, 1st down and 10. And they're going to have the ball at their own 26-yard line. Artley, the quarterback, takes a snap. They're going to run the ball over left tackle, and he is going to be pursued and dropped around the line of scrimmage. May have gained a yard over on the left side. That's going to be about it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9, for the Beavers. So 2nd down and 9. And, man, that wind is howling now. It is really picked up a lot, and it was blowing hard to start with. 2nd down, they're going to say gain 2, 2nd down and 8, up near the 29-yard line for the Beavers. 4:30 left to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless here at Tidwell Field. Artley, the quarterback, the one's in close.
And they went direction back the other way.
A misdirection play over to the left side. That's right. Moves the ball over the 30, up near the 32. We'll let them get it spotted.
Picked up about 1.5 yards.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. 3rd down and 4. And they're content to run the football.
Yeah, we got to watch the football right here, man. Watch the football.
Yeah, that misdirection stuff, you got to really be careful.
That was actually a good little play call right there.
Boy, everybody's in tight now for Lake Village. One man goes into motion. Quarterback rolls to his right, looking to throw. He's going to throw incomplete, intended for number 3, and it's going to fall short. Yeah, so that was intended for Vincent King, and it is going to fall short. 4th down and 4 now for the Lake Village Beavers, and they're going to looks like they're going to have a punt team come out to punt into this win. Now, the Dumas Bobcats had a golden opportunity.
Right.
We dodged a bullet there. Defense did their job. Now we've got to break this scoreless streak, man.
Yeah, Lake Village, that's 2 3 and outs. Lake Village is yet to get a 1st down.
So we await the Lake Village punt with a 4th down and 4. Punter standing at his own 20-yard line, awaiting the snap. He gets a good snap here, good kick. Well, it's not a great kick, but it takes a Lake Village roll.
It takes a pretty good bounce for them.
And it's going to be rolled down at the 35-yard line of the Bobcats. That's where they're going to take over. 1st down and 10.
About a 38-yard punt.
So he got a pretty good punt out of not much.
I miss the days of the old quick kick when the wind was blowing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just a quick kick. Keep the ball low to the ground, make it turn.
So it is going to be a first down and 10. You know, we brought a tent like that. We were going to put on the roof to put our camera system under. Glad we didn't. That would have been a
miserable night for the cameraman.
That would have been bad. And no tells where the tent would have landed. First down and 10 now for the Cats. Walker works out of the spread offense, twins to the left, hands off to number 11 over left tackle, and he is going to drop a shoulder, moves the ball over the 40, up to the 41-yard line, 3:27. Clock runs here. We are scoreless in the first quarter. Bobcats had a golden opportunity a while ago. Now they've got to put a good drive together. Second down and 4, so a gain of 6 on first down. That's the way you want to start.
Yeah, you want that second down distance to be where it gives you a choice. Do I want to try a pass or do I want to keep with a run?
Second down and 4 from the 42-yard line of the Bobcats. One receiver over on the far side of the football field. Dumas works from the near hash mark. Walker's going to hand off once again, breaks a tackle, crosses the 45, gets the first down, and hauled down around the 46. So a good gain there. Moves the chains, keeps the drive alive, and that's exactly – if you're going to have a running game, that's the kind of running game you want.
Yes.
You don't have to get big chunks, but, you know, you stay ahead of keep your third short.
As long as you get 4 yards of carry, you can get that first down.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. First down and 10 from the 46-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. We're down to 2:30 left to go in the scoreless first quarter. Walker takes a snap. He's going to keep. Number 7's going to run out of the backfield. He's going to get the first down over the 45. Crosses midfield over the 45 down to the 44-yard line. So a big carry there. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. They're going to spot it at the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for Dumas. Bobcats working with the wind to their back. Now we've got a timeout on the field
by Lake Village.
So each of the two teams have used 2 of their 3 for the half already in this football game. So a timeout called there by Lake Village. First down and 10. So the Dumas Bobcats moving the ball decent now. And, you know, this is what you like to see. Get you 4 or more on first down, and that keeps you in the so if you get a third down, it's usually going to be third down and short. And that's where you want to be because it gives you so many options with your play call.
It just opens your playbook tremendously when you've got a short distance to go.
I agree. What is it, 3 yards, a cloud of dust?
That's it. Yep, there you go.
Man, it hurts the morale, man, really, too, when you're out there playing defense. And if a team is steady just handing the ball off and getting 3-4 yards and first down, man, that takes its toll on you in the long run.
So another first down and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Walker's going to be content to hand off. And, boy, nothing doing there. He's going to be dropped for a big loss back across the 45 up to the 46. So a big loss there, about 4 yards.
And the thing about Lake Village you've been watching so far, when you run the ball north and south, you got to go ahead and hit the hole and go. If you tiptoe around, they're fast. They're going to get to you. So you got to go ahead and see the hole and get those 3-4 yards and live with it. Don't tiptoe. Look at the tent. The tent is trying to take a ride.
So the tent down on the sidelines.
Trying to take a ride, man.
Telling you that wind is really howling right now.
Right.
It is swirling. Second down and long, about 13 for the Cats. Now the quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete, and it just sailed on the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a quick third down and long.
Hey, with these windows up, I look at over here at this view, and then I go over there. Hey, they're a little clear. They're high definition over there.
Yeah.
Look.
How'd they get their windows clear?
No, they just let them up.
Oh, we can sure do that.
That's what I'm saying. Look, when I look at the two contrasts. I say, look, and then I say they're high definition over here.
They don't have near the electronics.
No, they don't have all that.
Wet.
Yeah, we don't need. That's the only difference.
That would be bad. We get all this stuff wet. So it is third down and long now for the Cats.
We gotta stay ahead of those chains.
One man in motion.
There's a little screen back to Marcus Kilgore.
Kilgore's going to make the catch. He's going to move the ball across the 45 down to about the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a first down and 10, but an interesting situation to be in for the Cats, with a fourth down and 10. Yeah, fourth down and 10. The ball's going to be at the 42-yard line, so
you got to give
these conditions. I go for it.
Yeah, you got to give Kilgore credit, man, because he turned really. They were there. He just made the guy miss and got about 3, 4, 5 more yards. You got to give him credit. It's a big fourth down, man. Look at the maybe we can get him offside with a cadence.
4th down and 10. Ball's at the 42-yard line of the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers, and we're down to 34 seconds to go in the scoreless first quarter. Walker looks things over, splits a couple to the right, takes a snap, drops back to throw.
He throws it,
and
he's got him open.
And he is going to overthrow the intended receiver. Yeah. And that ball's going over on downs, and that ball just sailed. It got up in that wind.
Right.
And it sailed on him, and he just overthrew the intended receiver. You know, going for the long ball like that in this kind of weather, it's kind of tough. It's kind of hard to judge because it's not a steady wind. It's swirling. So, you know, it's really hard to judge that wind. So the Bobcats offense falters once again, and Lake Village Lakeside will take over with 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
It's probably be the last play of the first quarter right here.
So 1st down and 10 for Artley and crew. Artley takes a snap, and there's going to be flags on the play.
And this is the first time, if you'll see, that Lake Village got up on the center. Kind of similar to what they did last night in the junior high game. Majority of all their offense was on the center.
They got an old-fashioned wishbone and was running between the tackles. Junior high team had 2 offensive plays in the first quarter.
Wow.
They consumed.
And it's just going to be one of those games. Hey, it's going to be one of those games. Who gets the first downs? Who stays ahead of the chains? Who stops getting penalties on 1st and 2nd down? It's just whoever puts together a drive and gets downfield.
1st down and 15.
Another flag.
And there's flags again. So, and it is in the backfield. So that is usually, we'll see what they're going to call.
It was offside on Dumas. They gave it back.
So they're going to get that 5 yards back. It's going to move the ball back up to the 42, where there will be a 1st down and 10 for Lake Village. We still have 9. So all of that, and we've done it in 1 second.
Right.
So we still have 19 seconds to go here in the first quarter, scoreless in Dumas, Arkansas. Yeah. A wet, rainy homecoming 2024. So Artley's going to bring his team back to the line. He's going to hand off over right tackle, and he's going to move the ball up near midfield.
Right.
So he's going to be just shy around the 49-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, a gain of 8.
And they had success last night early on, didn't they, Coach McGraw? Running the same formation. Had a big, tall little running back, skinny, and they were getting chunks of yardage going. I can see Lake Village continuing to run under center for a minute because, shotgun hasn't been successful right there.
So that brings us to the end of the first quarter of play at Tidwell Field. It will be 2nd down and 1 for Lake Village. We'll take we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
September Saracen Vehicle Giveaway is a total adrenaline rush featuring Ford's Raptor F-150 pickup from Schroeder Ford. With a twin turbo kicking out a massive 500 horsepower, the Raptor is the monster of trucks. And you can own this fierce Ford Raptor just for playing your favorite games today and tomorrow at Saracen Casino. Saracen is only 40 minutes from Little Rock. Play to win a Ford Raptor.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Brakes powered tonight by Barry's True Value. Welcome back. Welcome to second quarter action. We are scoreless in the first quarter.
Man, goose eggs.
Man, the Bobcats had a couple of opportunities, couldn't cash in, and it is now 2nd down and short. Let's get the ball set. Yeah. It's going to be 2nd down for Lake Village. They got to flip the sides of the field, so they're going to have to move the ball marker as well.
Right.
2nd and 8.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Lake Village. The ball's going to be just shy of the 50-yard line.
They got more yardage than that on that.
So 2nd down. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to a setback over the right side, and he is going to move the ball back across midfield, and we'll let him get the ball set. A gain of probably 3 or 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. We're just underway second quarter, and we are scoreless. So scoreless here in the first quarter of play. Third down and 5 for Lake Village. Just underway here in the quarter. Hartley takes a snap, hands off to the second man through, and he's going to get the first down. He's going to move the ball well that time over the left side of the Dumas' defensive line.
All right. We saw the same story like we said last night, man. This is what they did in junior high. I was a little surprised because this is what I was looking for.
That's what I expected them to do,
especially with the weather.
And
those are some pretty nice sized guys that are lead blocking in the backfield.
So they're just working under center, like you said, just power running.
Right.
They're in the power eye, the old power eye.
And if you look at it, man, I don't know what the numbers are on them, but whoever those two guys are in the backfield, line up, there's some nice sized guys.
So they're going to gain 8 on that play over the 35 down to the 33-yard line.
Those are linemen.
Yeah, those are big guys.
Second down,
man.
That's right. Second down and short. And the same
Timothy
old summer
Martin.
dance, except Martin's going to get him in the backfield, drops him for a loss back across the 35-yard line. So
Timothy Martin, he's been a problem all year. He gets back there in the backfield again, and talking to Lovelady earlier in the week, he just said other coaches from the other teams have raved about Martin and blocking him all year. That he's been a problem on that side of the ball.
Third down and 6 now for Lake Village. We're scoreless here early in the second quarter. 10:05 left to go in the half as Lake Village comes to the line with the third down and long. Now we have a spread offense once again with twin split to the left, but they're going to hand off. There's going to be a dead ball foul. So there's going to be 5 yards or another time.
Well, we had a timeout with Dumas, look like.
Dumas has called a timeout.
Dumas has called their final timeout of the half. So they've already burned through all 3 of their timeouts. And coaching staff saw something. And what they're trying to do here is, not let them gain a yard on third down and make it a fourth down and long.
Yeah, because this is 4-down territory.
That's right.
Most definitely.
There's no doubt about it. So, but the Bobcats are going to call a timeout here. We'll just keep it right here because they're keeping these timeouts fairly short.
Right. Tell you the truth, I was happy to see them get back in shotgun. They were moving the ball pretty well under center. So, hey, I'm like, stay shotgun. Because that shotgun, we've been more successful stopping that so far.
So after the Dumas timeout, the Bobcats' third and final, it is third down and a long 6.
Heard me.
So they're going to get right back in there.
Fumble.
Yeah, they're going to fumble the football. The quarterbacks.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I think it was just like a quarterback draw or whatever. But
yeah, they tried a little trickery on us, man.
Blow out of the backfield, and he is going to get the first down across the 25.
Yeah, maybe we need to go a little instant replay. Let's look at that one again.
We can actually do instant, and Brock may do it for the viewers.
Right.
He can do instant replay.
Man, they did a little trickery there. I thought it was a fumble, I'm going to be honest.
So it was basically just a quarterback draw.
That was a busted play, gentlemen.
You think so?
He picked it up off the ground and took off.
Man, that's man.
Well, he got a lot of yardage out of a busted play, I guess so. So he's going to hand off to the running back, following his blockers, and they're doing more of the same.
Yeah, they're successful running that ball in the center. We've got to make some kind of adjustment right here.
And they're picking on the Bobcats. Like you said, teams like to play to their left. But they're playing to the Bobcats' left side.
Yeah, they've been running that way all year on us. For some reason, that's been the side that they've attacked all year, and they've been successful.
So it's going to bring up a second down and 2 for Lake Village. 8:47, clock runs. We're scoreless here. Second quarter action. But, man, Lake Village threatens here. Just working tight under center, and I think that time running back just tripped over the quarterback's foot.
Right.
Turf monster got him.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to – we'll see. He's going to get about a yard, so it's going to bring up third down and 1. So
and to tell you the truth, they're running away from Tim Martin. But, man, if you watch that play just then, he almost got the runner in the backfield.
This is a situation where you really wish you could create a turnover.
Right.
With a wet football, it's not unheard of. They're working tight, no wide outs.
Ooh, something there didn't go right. Might have been.
Yeah, they're going to hand off. And it looked like he almost fumbled the football there. However, They're going to say he's still about a half a yard short of a first down. So it is going to be 4th down and a yard.
This is a big down here. They're getting to the line fast. Got to watch the football. Quarterback seat. Oh, and they're like a little, what they call it, tush push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a flag that comes out. I don't know. Late flag. Looked like he had the first down before, but then there's a flag that came out late after the play. We'll look and see what the call is going to be.
And it is going to be against. Now, boy, that's tough right there because on 3rd down, they needed a yard, and they only got a half a yard. So it was 4th down and a foot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just move the football.
And they got it actually with they ran a quarterback sneak, but as Eagles do at a tush push.
Yeah.
But they had it, but I'm not sure what the call was.
But now we're going to have a 4th down and 5 yards and a foot.
And there's a timeout by Lake Village.
That's their last one.
Yep, so now Lake Village is going to use their last timeout. So timeout on the football field with 7:33 to go. 4th down and 5. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Learn more at baptist-health.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
So it is 4th down and 5 now for Lake Village. Welcome
And there's
back.
a bad snap again.
They
should have him around the end.
And they're going to get him in
the backfield. There's a flag. What do they call? I hope that's not a horse collar.
So.
Oh, yeah, we got to see what the call is. Couldn't be nothing, but we're going to wait and see. But I don't know if it's a horse collar, face mask, but that's something.
He did not get the first down, but
Right.
we've got to see what this flag's all about and get this sorted out. So he's going to be short of the first down officially.
Hopefully we get the stop. That's what we're hoping
Well, we
for.
need a stop bad. We don't need to let them score.
Right, because we had him stop back there. It looked like a busted play again.
So we still await the signal.
And here it comes.
And they're going to wave the flag off. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. So the flag is waved off, and the Cats' defense is going to hold.
Yeah, they hold, man, because they were moving that ball down the field well.
We got to saddle up on this offensive drive and score a touchdown, man. Good gracious.
Yeah, we really do because, man, I think they look like they found a little something right there.
Well, and if they're running the ball, you can't keep toying with a team that's figured out how to run the ball against you because they get a touchdown or two ahead, they can burn a whole quarter on one or two drives.
Yeah, and the thing about it right there, I'm going to be honest, we didn't just stop them. Man, they stopped themselves with the penalties right there because they were getting first downs with that run game.
So here we go, 1st down and 10 now for the Cats, deep in their own territory. Walker looks things over, spreads everybody out. I think I can see better the bottom window. He is going to hand off to Bell over the left side, and he is going to dive for a couple.
He's going to get about 4.
So we'll get a good spot here, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Cats. Yeah, he got a good spot. They're going to give him 5, so 2nd down and 5. So they're going to put the ball at the 19-yard line. 2nd down for the Cats. 7 minutes to play in the half. We are scoreless. Bobcats have 81 yards to go here. Plenty of time. No timeouts. That could be a factor. Walker hands off over the right side this time, and he is going to fight for a yard or two. Moves the ball over the 20, up near the 21-yard line, where it will be a quick 3rd down for Dumas. So 3rd down and a couple, and we're inside the 6.5-minute mark to go here in the half. Be sure to stick around at halftime for the Barry's True Value of Dumas halftime show.
Look at Coach Harris
if
go.
Coach Harris don't stay busy enough, now he's out there wiping the windows. Bob's service station is going to try to hire him, man, because he can do a good job cleaning those windows. And I appreciate it for one because it was getting really wet and hard to see. We can't open the windows because the wind's blowing right in here on us, so we had to keep them shut.
And I don't know what happened, but they just gave us a first down.
They just moved the ball across the 25 to the 26, so there had to be a penalty, an offsides penalty, and it's first down and 10 for the Cats while we were watching Coach Harris work. So first down and 10. Walker, and he is going to be hit in the backfield, but there's a dead ball penalty somewhere. And
offsides.
And it's going to be, this is starting to seem like a game we watched right here last week.
Let's find some wood and knock on it real quick because I don't want to go that route again.
Wow. Good job, Coach Harris.
I guess it's coming right back, man. It didn't stop raining, I thought.
So they're going to back the Cats up 5 yards now. And I didn't catch the signal, but the Bobcats are going to get backed up.
It is a false start.
And we're going to repeat the down once again.
Right now, this looks like a heavyweight fight, just throwing body blows, man. Nobody is delivering the big punch.
Everybody's in tight for Walker. He is going to hand off over the left side, and they're there waiting on him, man.
Those big bodies are waiting there, man.
Nothing doing. Gets the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. That's about it. So it's going to bring up a second down and long now for Dumas. 5:20 left to go in the scoreless first half here at Tidwell Field. Man, the Bobcat offense has got to get to firing on all 8 cylinders, and we've got to move the ball. Second down and long now for Dumas. The ball's at the 20-yard line of the Bobcats. Walker has a receiver to the left side, 2 to the right. He is going to drop back, looking to throwing against the wind. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to have to run. And he's going to break a tackle over the left side, finds a little seam, and maybe gets the first down if he didn't run out of bounds. He moves the ball over the 30, up near the 35.
That was a good play.
And it looks like he's going to stay in bounds because they're moving the chains. So good heads-up play there by Walker. Moves the ball across the 35 to the 36. First down and 10.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Walker, man. It looked like he was in a little trouble early, but the next thing you know, he gets a little bit of move and makes a move outside left and gets enough to make the first down.
So first down and 10, big first down there. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. We're down to 4:46 to play in the half. We're scoreless. Bobcats moving the ball here now. Wide out to either side of the football field. Empty backfield for the quarterback.
Quarterback draw.
He's going to have a quarterback draw, pulls it down, runs, gets over the 40, up to the 42-yard line. And he's going to be stopped there, but a good gain, a gain of about 5 there for Walker. So it's going to bring up a second down and as many yards as the ball spotted at the 42-yard line. 4:24. A good drive going here for the Bobcats, but now got to kind of watch the clock because you don't have any timeouts.
Well, the clock is sure ticking. I didn't think about that.
Second down for the Cats. Second down and 5. The Dwight Lambert short 5 or a long 6.
Got
Walker
Henderson in
one
motion.
man in motion, hands off over the left side, gets the first down, moves the ball near midfield. And so that's going to stop the clock with 3:57 to move the chains. So the Bobcats are 51 yards away. They're going to spot it at the 49-yard line. So it's going to bring up a first down and 10 once again for the Dumas Bobcats. First down and 10. Bobcats play on the far hash mark now. Walker has no wideouts on this side of the field. They're running the ball well, so they're content to stay with that. So Dumas is going to move the ball over midfield to the 49, looks like. Gain of a couple, maybe 3. Second down for Dumas. Going to mark it at the 49-yard line. It's going to be second down and 8, a gain of 2. When you see number 15 split out to the right side, that's Kilgore. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Kilgore get his hands on a football.
Definitely. Kilgore is a special little athlete.
He is a playmaker when he gets that ball and gets inside the, secondary. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for Kilmore. He has him wide open, but
man.
boy, he is going to be wrapped up and dropped for a huge loss. And just the pocket collapsed. The quarterback got flushed. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. So that's a loss.
About 8.
Big loss, about an 8-yard loss. You're right. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long now for Dumas. 2:30. Clock is really getting away from us. We have no timeouts. So the Bobcats now are going to have to be careful here and not lose the play clock and get another 5-yard penalty as we're down to 10 seconds to go on the snap clock. They come to the line. 1 wide out over the left side of the field, 2 to this side. Quarterback looks things over. He's got 1 second to snap the ball, and he is not going to get it off, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Dumas Bobcats. Wow. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, coaches, and that's tough, man. That is tough.
It's hard to keep momentum and work the ball downfield when you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Absolutely. There is no doubt about that. So we're looking at a 3rd down now and way too many to count.
3rd and Tiller.
3rd and Tiller. That's about right. The ball is spotted at the Bobcat 37-yard line. They need to get to the 41 of Lake Village. 1 man trying to get off the field before they snap the football. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw.
Screen.
And he is going to throw complete to number 15. Breaks the tackle, gets into the secondary. It's a foot race into the near sideline. Number 15 is going to break it. He's going to go all the way. And the scoring drought is over for the Dumas Bobcats.
Marcus.
And, man, I just said I wanted to see Marcus Kilgore get his hands over
Good call.
the football.
Good call, Rick.
And he did. Nice. And the scoring drought is over.
Nice play.
No flags.
Man, Marcus Kilgore, man, what a good play right there. Marcus Kilgore always is dangerous when he touches the football.
I tell you what, when he hit the 40, he hit another gear.
Yeah, he's dangerous whenever he touches the football, man. He's an explosive athlete.
First touchdown in how many quarters, Coach?
Well, we had 10 scoreless quarters, so that broke that drought.
So now,
with 1:23 left in the first.
So now we're going to go for the point after attempt. Number 15 will be the holder, and he is probably out of breath. Now we're going to have a dead ball foul called here. It's got to be that because nobody's got any timeouts. So we got to get this little situation here sorted out. But the Bobcats are on the scoreboard 6-0. So looks like there's going to be a penalty declined. So we're going to line up and attempt this point after once again. We wait the snap. Kilgore gets a snap. Good snap, good hold. It's a low kick, but it is high enough to go through. The point after is good, and with 1:23 left to go in the first half, the Dumas Bobcats pull out to a 6-0 lead over the Lakeside Beavers due to some good running there by Marcus Kilgore.
Marcus Kilgore, man, he's very dangerous at making stuff happen. Marcus Kilgore, he's very dangerous.
So
at making stuff happen, Marcus Kilgore, when he gets the ball.
7-0 now in favor of the Cats. And, boy, it's good to be on the scoreboard.
Man.
It's good to say Bobcats on top 7-0. So, man, that was a big play. We were out of time. You had to get the ball to the right guy.
Yeah, man, he makes stuff happen, man. And he's been doing it all year, man. Even when they threw it to him earlier, man, he made something happen, man. You got to figure out a way to get the ball in that guy's hand, man.
Now, this kickoff's going to be into this rainy headwind, so he's got to put a foot into it if he can here and get as good a kickoff as possible in this weather. I believe that's Baker kicking the football away, and he gets a pretty good kick, end-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 25. He drops the football, picks it up, and he is going to be dropped behind the 25 down to the 22-yard line.
He was swarmed by a bunch of Bobcats.
He absolutely was. Good effort there by the Dumas Bobcats, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Beavers. They have 1:15 no timeouts, And that running game they've been playing is not going to get it here. And so we'll see if they try to do something different. And they may be forced into making a mistake if they try to throw the ball here because they've been running so well. And so the Bobcats could possibly cash in. Now, Lakeside will get the football to begin third quarter. They may be content to get out of here trailing 7-0. We'll see shortly. First down and 10 now for Lakeside. Did I have lost my offensive roster? There it is. All right.
Oh, ball on the ground.
The ball is on the ground. There's a fight for it. And we're going to see, but it's going to be a fumble, and we'll see. It's going to be recovered by Lake Village.
Yeah, man, that would have been big if we could have got that.
But that's a big stop. That's got us inside a minute, and the clock runs, and they can't stop it. And now we've got an injury timeout. I guess you can – that's one way to stop it. But we do have an injury timeout on the field. And so coaching staff of Lake Village is going to make their way out onto the football field, check on this player that's shaken up a little bit. So that's going to stop the clock with an injury timeout with just under a minute, 57 seconds left to go in the half. Be sure to stick around at the half for the Berries True Value halftime show. And we'll try to glean some scores from around the area, from around our new conference as well, and to fill you in on those. So the injured Lake Village player is going to make his way off the football field under his own power, and it is going to be second down and 12 for Lake Village after the fumble. Boy, that could have been a big break for the Dumas offense, though, I'm telling you.
3-by-1.
So second down and long. No timeouts for either team here in the half. Quarterback drops back. He's going to throw. We talked about it. He's going to throw deep downfield, and he is going to overthrow everybody. He got up in that wind and that ball. He's probably like, boy, I didn't know I could throw the ball that far. But it is going to be overthrown, incomplete, and it's going to bring up a third down and 12 now for Lake Village. That does stop the clock after the incomplete pass with 51 seconds left to go here in the half. Lake Village will get the football back to begin third quarter action. So it's going to be third down and long as Lake Village comes to the line. Now they're going to line up to – it looks like they're going to throw the ball again. And, you know, I really wouldn't expect that, but they are going to try to make something happen. Quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to throw long, and he's going to go down, actually. Looked like he threw a screen pass.
Yeah, tackled by number 10, junior Marion Grant.
So it's going to bring up fourth down, and that clock's running. And they're not going to have to snap the football, so they're not going to have to kick it to the Cats. So I'm sure that, yeah, they are going to have to snap the football. They're going to be, there's about a half a second difference in the play clock and the snap clock. So they're going to come to the line, hold the ball as long as they can, and snap it with about a second left on the clock. He's going to drop back. Quarterback's going to unload downfield. And, boy, he threw that ball a mile and a half. That's going to bring us to the end of the first half here at Tidwell Field, homecoming 2024. And after two quarters, it is your Dumas Bobcats 7 and the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 0. We'll be back with the Berries 2 Value of Dumas halftime show in 3 minutes. Stick around.
Inks and Threads of Dumas is your printing headquarters. Screen printing, monogramming, and personalization. Inks and Threads is your one-stop shop for t-shirts, banners, caps, bags, athletic wear, and more. Need Bobcat wear? See Inks and Threads today for your spirit shirt and the annual Bobcat Booster Club tee with the signatures of all the senior Bobcat football players. Photo tees are now done in-house by special order. Open Monday through Friday in the front lobby of Southern Star Dry Cleaners at 720 Meadow Drive in Dumas. Inks and Threads makes it personal.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on
sideline, and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state. Ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Many surrounding hospitals no longer deliver babies, but Delta Memorial Hospital in Dumas does. Our Delta to Deliver program includes free gifts for mom and baby. We have large, comfortable labor and delivery suites, and we offer personal one-on-one care throughout your delivery with prenatal care on site and at our Delta Health Services. Choose Delta Memorial Hospital for safe, convenient care for you and your baby. Delta Memorial Hospital, care for you close to home.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren. 2 locations.
And welcome to the Berry's True Value halftime show. I got caught off guard there, but welcome to the halftime show tonight as the Bobcats, man, are holding a 7-0 halftime lead, and it has been a while since we've led in a football game. It's been a while since we scored, so that is a big deal, and, man, we got it in the right person's hands there. Kilgore took it to the house, and little just right down that sideline, man, turned on the juice. Now, what we've seen Lake Village do is run the ball well, and that helps them manage the clock as well. Right. But the penalties have kept them out of this football game, or it would have been a lot tighter. They've had some really inopportune penalties. But Dumas Bobcat defense has played well. Our offense has missed a couple of really, really key passes and made a couple of mistakes. But we're on the scoreboard. We're leading the football game. That's big news.
Yeah, for drop pass in the first quarter.
Right, we just scored then.
We should have scored then. And we had, I believe, back-to-back plays where we had drop passes.
Right.
Probably 2 of the best passes I've seen our quarterback throw this year, and our receivers didn't come in with the reception.
Right. And then with a defense like Mr. Rick was saying, with a defensive performance like this, we still got a whole half to go. But when you give up 0 points and you hold a team scoreless in the first half, that usually equates to winning ball games. And right now we just got to keep on the offensive end putting points on the board, because if our defense continues to play like this and keep them, scoreless, then we should get our first win in conference play tonight.
Yes.
And sometimes a penalty is kind of created by the defense. They may get a little antsy on the offensive line. They see the defensive linebackers coming, they jump. So good aggressive defensive play sometimes will cause those penalties. But the Bobcat offense, we moved the ball well. We're still not to the point.
Still shooting ourselves in the foot.
That's right. We don't finish the drives. We get a good drive together. We've got to finish it with a score. And we're getting better at that, but we got to get much better, and we need to start in the second half here tonight.
And on the defensive end, we've been talking about it all year. They've ran to the right side. They're right. I left. I think that we're just going to have to make an adjustment right there, because now it's beginning to come into play. They're running away from Tim Martin.
They're running away from number 52 and number 8.
Yeah, they're running
away from Baker and Martin.
Right.
Baker closes the hole up. and then Martin puts pressures on him.
Yeah,
he seals it.
He seals the end. So what we got to do, man, we've got to balance out on that side, man, and know, hey, the ball is coming our way. I got to be prepared to play in whatever keys or reads that the coach has told them.
Maybe move some personnel, something.
You got to do something because they're going to run to the right side. It's no secret.
Yeah, they've done it, and they've ran the ball well tonight. Their running game has been fairly impressive. Like I said, they faltered and shot themselves in the foot with some penalties and bobbled snaps and stuff like that, which breaks the momentum of a play. But I'm ready for our offense to kind of turn up turn it up a notch and really make something big happen, like that Kilgore run. That was awesome, and we've been waiting on that to happen. We knew it was going to happen sooner or later, and we were just waiting on it, and it happened at a very opportune time tonight for the Bobcats. So 7-0 here at the half. That's a big lead, and it doesn't sound like a big lead, but that's a big lead.
Well, according to what we've done lately, that's a big lead.
That's a big lead.
That's a big lead for us, considering the problem, the not scoring on offense, and what we've dealt with lately in the last 2 games.
2 games.
Yeah, so that's a big lead, man. We just gotta they gotta go in there and look at what we did good in the first half, build off of that, make some adjustments, build off momentum, and come out and try to get a stop. And try to get a quick score again and try to push this ball out.
Go up 2 scores, and then that lead is huge.
No doubt about it.
Because the only thing that they done successful tonight is getting under center, right? And running the football. And if we could come out and stop them and get a score, that's not enough time to come back to where they're running the ball. That's going to bleed. That's going to eat the clock.
They're going to control the clock for the Bobcats, really, when you think about it, because you want to have a 2-touchdown lead when you run the ball like they do. You don't want to be 2 touchdowns behind.
When you're running a run-type offense like Lake Village has got, like McGee's got, Rising, you get a 2-touchdown lead, you might as well have a 30-point lead because you can keep the ball away from your opponent and just milk that clock.
Yeah, you know about that. Those days when you run them powerful junior high teams down there through with the Owls.
But when you're a running team like Lake Village, if the Bobcats could get up another touchdown on them and kind of get them in a panic type mode,
kind of demoralize
where they have
them a little
to
bit.
change their offense and make them start throwing the ball, then you can really make them make a mistake, especially in this kind of weather. So the Bobcats just need to make a stop when they come out in the third quarter and get another touchdown ahead in this football game. And I think you're definitely going to control the momentum. Now, I will say I didn't expect Lake Village to bring that many people
27
in this weather,
in the rain. But I'll tell you what, man. If me and Coach McGraw, let me get that right. We were there last night, and I'm gonna be honest. Lake Village ran the same type of offense in junior high, and they had success in the first half against us. But Dumas came out. We were down 8-0 early, and then we ended up being 14-8 at half. We went from 8-0. We went on a 30-0 run, and what happened is something we did. We made adjustments, and those big runs that they were getting early out of the same formation, Dumas started to stop. So hopefully our coaches, we do something similar. We make some of the same adjustments because we came out after they did the same thing last night in junior high, and it completely got stopped.
Coach Woodford made some excellent moves on defense, and then Coach Rod changed what he was doing on offense a little bit. And I tell you what, when you got kids like he's got 2 special young men, they're going to be really good football players in the future here.
I haven't, I'm be honest, and I was telling them about it, man, and you saw it too. Man, I haven't seen the weapons that they have in junior high. I haven't seen the weapons since they had, Caleb Small and Kylan James and my son Chris and DJ Russell and Marjay and Brakaylin also. Remember that year?
Oh, yeah.
Man, they were weapons. That junior high team, I'm being real, Mr. Rick, you need to get to see. Man, they're dangerous.
You need to watch it.
Man, they're dangerous.
Yeah, I came to last week's game.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
Yeah.
And last week they were without their starting quarterback.
Yep.
But they went with the guy again who came in his place, and I think
and did an excellent job.
He threw for 2
and
ran for 1. So, not to get on that, but what I hope is that our staff does the same thing they did last night. They made an adjustment, and the score went from 8-0. We went on a 30-0 run, and we won 30-8. I'm serious. They made a great adjustment. I don't know what it is, but hopefully we make it tonight.
We're going to find out in about 10 minutes as we are listening or you're listening to the Berries True Value halftime show here tonight. The halftime score, Dumas Bobcats 7, Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 0. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our halftime show after this.
I got some scores.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. And we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day is a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS the two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at Baptist-HealthCancerCenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
Welcome back to the the Berries 2 Value halftime show. My bad, and but we do want to welcome you back to our football game as the halftime score: Dumas Bobcats 7 and the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 0. And that's just kind of good to say that we're leading in a football game, being in a little drought here, but. This is the one that matters, and the game that really means
these games
something.
count.
They
the
count.
preseason games, your non-conference games. It's nice to win them, but that's not the ones you have to win. And these are the games that you need to win.
Yeah, this is counting. This is where it starts seeding for that.
For the state.
For that
and
playoffs.
You don't want to be a 4 or a 5 because you're going to go play a juggernaut.
Tripping. Yep.
Well, just go ahead and say it. You're going to go home.
Yeah.
It's
going to be.
It's going to be.
Yeah, that's usually some one and done.
It's a nice day to get your kids out, feed them a nice lunch somewhere, take them somewhere, maybe some state park or something, and then get ready to come home.
You don't want to face those top teams, man, in the beginning, because usually those are brutal.
Yep, we've been there. You have some scores, Coach.
Yeah, Rising is up 8-0 on Palestine Wheatley.
Palestine.
At the half, McGee is up on Drew Central 43-0. So that game will be over fairly quick because they will be running the sportsmanship clock in the second half, and then here 7-0. I tried to find something out from Fordyce and didn't get a score from the Fordyce Barton game, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a game about like McGee and Drew Central.
Yeah, but Fordyce is, from what I've been able to read and hear, they are going to be pretty tough this year.
They are young and very, very, very talented.
We do want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors that allows us to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football each and every Friday night. And we want to say congratulations to the homecoming court tonight. They had a shortened homecoming festivity for obvious reasons, but I give them credit. They still got in their nice clothes and got out there on that football field and celebrated. And congratulations to all those
beautiful young ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big deal for them, and I'm proud for them all. And but we do want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for being there with us and advertising and supporting Dumas. And so we can return the favor by going out and supporting these businesses and eat their food, buy their products, use their services, and you know, keep it at home if we can. And that means a lot, and it'll help our little hometown grow here. And so we're proud of all of our sponsors. And we're about 4 minutes away from third quarter. The Beavers will take over. They will get the kickoff to begin third quarter play. They deferred to the third. And so, you know, the Dumas defense just needs to come out there, a quick 3 and out, get that ball back and take charge of this football game and make something big happen. And so, you know, I look for us to run the ball more in the third quarter. But like I said, there's going to be probably some adjustments made, so who knows. But
I can promise you, after working with this staff for a few years, there are going to be adjustments made here at the half. Coach Lovelady and his staff do an excellent job at halftime.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, you know, it's fun working with his coaching staff and all that. And when we met and we're doing radio for the football team, and you call Coach Lovelady for something, you know, information or whatever, he's going to hook you right up. And he's tickled to have the support for his football team, not just from us, but from all the, these auxiliary people, the band, the cheerleaders and all that, the people that bring the big Bobcat out and inflate it, camera crews on the roof or wherever they're scattered tonight. And, our camera crew was fortunate tonight that Lake Village didn't bring radio, so we had an empty spot in the press box. So our camera crew is set up in the press box. So if things look a little different, that's simply because of the weather. We couldn't put anybody on the roof and get them blown off in a cotton field somewhere. So
they'd land over about Big Banjo.
Oh, no doubt about it. But we got a place for them, so that worked out well. And but next week we are on the road. We travel to Risen for our second conference game. And so we will be traveling over to
familiar coach, so we kind of know what he's going to be running. Coach Vereen was at Star City the last few years, and now at Rising.
So I don't know what kind of offense do we expect from Rising.
It's going to be run.
What is it?
Run.
What is he run?
It's
something
kind of
like
a
that.
double wing type stuff, and
so they and McGee will be kind of
very
similar. And that is a pretty confusing offense because, man, it's so much misdirection. And from this far away from the field, it's really hard to tell sometimes where that football, which is the whole point of that offense. But they do it well. McGee does it well, and I remember Rising running that offense.
When schools run offenses like that and they run it well, they can have down years and you don't know it.
Yep, that's correct. That's absolutely correct. We're just about to wrap the halftime show up, waiting on the teams to make their way out on the field. I'm sure they'll wait till the very last minute to get back out in this weather. So, and it's, you've been out here, you've been playing, you've gotten warmed up, you're wet, and you've been out in the weather, and then you go to the locker room, and it can get a little tough to come back out of that locker room.
It can get very tough coming back out.
So they may have to really talk some guys into getting back on the football field. But now they'll be on the field shortly, and we'll be ready for third quarter action. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with third quarter action after this.
For over
For 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve the Shea County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations. Give us a call at 870-222-3880 or connect with us online at fnsbank.com. You can even find us on Facebook. Just search FNS.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation cost, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickin's fresh-traced beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick and Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
And that brings us to the end of the Berry's True Value halftime show. We're just about ready for third quarter action here at Tibble Field. The Bobcats holding a 7-0 lead over the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. Lake Village will receive the football to begin third quarter. No big change in the weather. I think maybe the rain has calmed a little, but the wind is still doing its thing out there. But maybe the rain has slacked off a little bit, so that'll help. But
got a score up.
Go ahead, Coach.
So I got a score update. I sent a text out to one of my buddies down in Fordyce land. Coach Hammond's down there in Fordyce. Basketball coach say Fordyce is up 42-0 at halftime on Barton.
Did I not call that?
Did I not? 42-0.
Yeah, you did call that.
So those 2 games will be over in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Be over quickly.
And they're playing Barton tonight.
Barton.
Yes.
But I remember when Barton would put 42-0 on a team back
Frank
in the
McClellan.
day. Yes, sir.
When Coach McClellan, Lanny Dowse was his DC,
Yep.
I believe, and back in the 80s they were tough.
They would put it. You are absolutely correct about that. So the halftime show is over. Both teams are making their way back onto the football field, and the Bobcats are going to kick the ball away to begin the third quarter. And the tent is struggling, and I'm afraid it may have broken. It don't look good, Coach.
No, it don't look good.
So that wind is really
I believe they need to go ahead and just take that tent down.
Yeah, that would probably – I think the rain has actually stopped. So the wind is howling, but I don't see any fresh water on the windows. So I think you might be right. Just take it down before the wind does it for them. We're ready to get underway here. The kickoff tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65 in Dumas. And we're proud to have them associated with us and Dumas Bobcat football. And we are stalling. Now we're underway.
Had to wait till the Lake Village coaches got off the field.
It's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit the ground, bobbled there, picked up around the 24, and he is going to cross the 25.
No,
now there's going to be a stripped ball. Bobcats are on the run, and he's going to be dropped at the 5, but it looks like that's going to be a stripped ball fumble recovered by the Bobcats, first and goal from the 4. Now, let me get all this straight, but I don't see any flags.
Nora stripped the ball from him, from the running back, and took off the other way. And
so that play is going to stand. So it was a stripped ball fumble returned by the Bobcats. Now they've got to get it spotted. I think it's going to be somewhere around the 4-yard line, but there's no flags on the play, and it looks like it's going to be Dumas football, 1st and goal. So what a turn of events and a
man,
big
what a play right there by
play.
Nora, man.
Absolutely. Stripped the ball and runs it back inside the 5-yard line. Sets up a 1st down and goal, and it is official now. They have spotted the football, so it is officially 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, just underway here in the 3rd quarter, leading 7-0. It's pretty elementary what you do here. You punch one in and take a 2-touchdown lead in this football game, and you're in control. That's a big, because they're going to have to run the ball, or they're going to get forced to start throwing. Either way, they're either going to burn the clock or maybe make a mistake. 1st down and goal for the Cats. Walker takes a snap. He's going to keep it, do it himself, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats. 11 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Bobcats pull out to a 13-0 lead, awaiting the point after attempt. Big defensive play there, set that up. Quarterback takes it in for the 4-yard score. The Bobcats are up 2 touchdowns.
I like it.
I like it. So we await the kicking team to get on the football field. Got plenty of time on the snap clock. The holder is going to be Marcus Kilgore, who owns a touchdown in this game. The kick is going to be up, and it is going to miss to the right. No good, but the Bobcats are going to take a 13-0 lead, and he missed to the right. That wind is angling out of the northwest, and it just caused the ball to drift a little bit. But, boy, a big touchdown there. 2-score lead now by the Bobcats. Now let's kick it off and shoot, do it again. What can I say? Just keep the defensive pressure turned up on this football team, because still got plenty of time. They have all their timeouts and all that, so they can run the ball, and we know they can run the ball successfully, so they're not having to panic and start doing something different than their game plan. But if we can make a big stand, we can force them into that pretty quick. 13-0 in favor of the Cats as we await the second kickoff of the half. So we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff here. A little deja vu would be sweet. With 11 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, Cats pull out to a quick 13-0 lead with that big turn of events and that strip ball fumble. Kickoff is going to be end over end. Going to drive the return man back to the 14. He's going to move up over the 20, far sideline. He's going to cross the 25, and he is going to be hauled down there. So the Beavers will have a 1st down and 10 from their own 25-yard line with 11 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. So now we will see Lakeside come to the field with their offense. Quarterback Jamarian Artley, sophomore. Show him at 5'11". Definitely got the weight wrong. They've got some big kids. We talked about a 350-pound lineman, a 300-pound lineman, but they've got the quarterback listed at 1,808 pounds. I doubt that that's quite correct. 1st down and 10. They're going to run the football as the second man through. He's going to break a tackle over the right side, gets the corner, and he's going to gain 7 or 8. He knocked the yard marker man down, or the yard marker down, but a pretty decent gain there on 1st down. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and short now for Lake Village. 2nd down and short, moves the ball over the 30, up near the 32-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 2 for Lakeside. 11-14 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cats on top, 13-0. Handoff to the setback, cuts it to the left. Big collision. He gets the 1st down up near the 37-yard line. A big tackle, but the damage is done. And
Donald James came in and finished that tackle with some authority.
That was a tackle, no doubt about that. It is another 1st down and 10, however, for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. With 10:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Handoff over right side. Boy, that hole is going to collapse quick. And we'll see where they spot him. I don't think he got the 40-yard line, somewhere around the 39-yard line. So a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up second down and long for Lake Village. So second down and 9. It's going to spot the ball at the 39-yard line of the Lakeside Beavers. Clock, go ahead.
We went from a 4 front basically to a 6 front when they're in the run game, and that helped.
It's made a difference, no doubt about it. So second down and long, 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cats on top 13-0. Quarterback hands off to the first man, threw over the right side. And that ball stripped again, and it is going to be recovered by the Bobcats and returned near the 30. The second stripped fumble, and that's exactly what that was. Called a strip fumble or a fumble strip. I've heard it called either way.
Yeah, Deshaun Noor with 2 strips. Man, that defense is clicking on all cylinders tonight.
So that is another turnover. I haven't seen a strip fumble in the last, I don't know how many games, and now we've seen 2 in the last 3 minutes. So that is big for the Bobcats. We do have an injured Lake Village player on the football field, so they're going to tend to him. It's first down and 10 for the Cats. The ball spotted at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line of the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. 9:43 left to go in the third quarter. Cats on top 13-0. And they're tending to this injured Lake Village player. He is getting up on his feet, and he's going to make his way off the field under his own power, favoring his left ankle. But, man, you like to see kids get up and get off the field under their own power. So looks like he's got an ankle injury. That's number 9 leaving the football field. And that is Jordan Hunt. And he's going to favor his left ankle but makes his way off of the football field. So it's first down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats after the second strip fumble of the game, or of the third quarter. And Bobcats have good field position and the football, the lead, and a first down. I like it. Walker works out of the spread offense, puts number 1 in motion. That's Henderson. And he's going to hand off to number 3 over left tackle. He finds a big gap, and he's going to move the ball. Bell's going to move the ball across the 30, and he's going to be hauled down somewhere near the 25-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 8 on the play, second down and a couple. So, man, a gain of 8 on first down. What more could you ask for? Second down and 2 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Ball's at the 25-yard line of Lake Village. 9:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Second down and short. Cats play on the far hash mark. And we've got a penalty. It looks like it's going to be offsides against.
That'll give us a first down.
That'll give us an automatic first down. We only needed 2. We got 5, so it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Bobcats. That puts us just shy of the 20-yard line. First down and 10 at the 9-minute mark in the third quarter. So the Bobcats come to the line now. Great field position and in control of the tempo of the game at the moment. If you don't make a big mistake here, quarterback's going to hand off over the right side, and he is going to move the ball inside the 20. And they're going to spot him around the 15-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5, maybe 6. It's going to bring up a second down and 4 for Lake Village. So second down and 4 in the third quarter. 8:30 left to go in the quarter. Cats on top 13-0, threatened here inside the red zone. Walker has no wide out on the right side of the field. He does have Bell in the backfield. There's going to be a flag on the play. And I believe that was I'm not for sure. Bell got the handoff.
False start.
But there's going to be a false start against the Bobcats, so it's going to back us up 5. It's going to bring up a second down and around 9 or so. So a penalty on the play against the Dumas Bobcats, backs us up a little bit. Second down and 9, stops the clock, 8:17 left to go in the third quarter. And we don't want something like that to break a good drive in this momentum we have. Just got to put that little penalty behind us and keep this offensive drive positive. Quarterback this time is going to hand off to number 11.
And he's met in the
Man,
backfield.
he got –
Yeah, they read us a little bit there. But we, like you said, down there in that red zone, man, we got to get a score here after those two big turnovers.
Oh, absolutely.
Got to. I think we get a turnover, get a score here, man. It would push the momentum.
Oh, no doubt.
Man,
that would be huge.
We need a score here.
So it's going to back us up a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats. So 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. You've got from the 20-yard line, you've got a couple of shots at it, so you don't have to get all 10 here on 3rd down. It'd be nice. Quarterback's going to keep,
side.
and he is going to be dropped for another loss, so that's not going to get it done. Good penetration there by that defensive line, and down goes Walker, and he's going to lose a couple. Now it's 4th down and 12 for the Dumas Bobcats. Now you got to get it all here. You've got to get as much of it. I mean, it's like a punting situation. Can't kick a field goal in this almost tropical storm headwind, so you just want to move the ball as far as you can and try to get a 1st down. Don't know that I wouldn't just take a shot.
At least down to the 5.
Yeah. Walker, now we've got a false start. Yeah, the receiver left early, looked like. So that's going to back us up another 5. And so this is one where I would take a shot, try to get the 1st down, if not the end zone, because if they intercept it, it's like a punt. If you throw it away, they're not getting the best field position in the world, and you're not in field goal range here with this wind. So, just air one out and see what happens. 4th down and long now after the penalty. Ball's backed up near the 30-yard line, about the 28. And now Walker's going to look to the sideline, change the play at the line. Trip split to the left side of the football field. 6:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. Walker drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw complete. Number 1's wide open. He's going to have the 1st down inside the 10, down near the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal in that little slant pattern. And that is Henderson on the reception. And that's a big, big play right there. That is a very good 4th down play. And it's 1st down and goal for the Bobcats. Man, that was a good throw and catch right there. And that's a big 1st down. So Tashawn Henderson's going to stay in the football game. He's going to split wide to the left from the 5, 1st down and goal for the Cats. Quarterback's going to hand off to number 3. He's going to fight his way for a yard, maybe 2, near the 3-yard line. That's going to be Tylen Bell on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. He's going to get a yard down to the 4-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down. We're down to 5:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cats on top, 13-0. They own the only score here in the 3rd quarter. The only scores in this football game thus far.
And we like to keep it that way.
Like to keep it that way and add to it right here. Walker takes a snap. He's going to keep. He's got a little running room, and let's see if he can make it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats, as the quarterback, Darnell Walker, waltzes in from 4.
Touchdown. We scored on the last possession like that. Quarterback straight up the middle, man. We found a little something there.
We're going to go for 2.
So we're going to line up and go for 2. We missed the point after earlier kicking against the wind. It's 19-0. So they're going to go for 2 here. So that was a big touchdown. The Bobcats have pulled out to a 19-0 lead. We await the 2-point conversion play. Anybody want to guess what it's going to be? I think they're probably going to hand off to Tylen Bell. That would be my guess. Although you got a couple of receivers split wide, you got Kilgore. Just don't got a lot of room to throw the football. The quarterback's going to keep, and he is going to get the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and the Bobcats are going to take a 21-0 lead here in this football game with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Man, defense is
doing
their job, forcing turnovers, and offense is doing their job by scoring touchdowns, man. That's a balanced attack both ways, man. When you're clicking on both sides, man, it turns into points.
It turns into points.
Man, turns into points.
The rain has stopped.
Now, McGraw, we said maybe 14. That's a huge lead.
That's a humongous lead.
Yes.
21-0 looks sweet on that scoreboard.
Hey, would be nice to get another strip from Deshaun Nora right here. Hey, man, he's playing aggressive. Hey, they got those guys playing aggressive. Defensive end, man, they're going for the ball, man. Hey.
Well, that gives him that's the two biggest plays of the game.
Right.
Because that set both of those touchdowns.
It set both of them. The defense set them up, both plays that they scored, and he got in on the end zone. But, hey, man, that was a big play, big pass play. Couple big pass plays. Marcus Kilgore, hey, on that score earlier, and then just to go to T-Shawn Henderson and get that big first down, man. That was huge.
So we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff. Once again against the wind, third of the quarter, and it's going to be a short kick this time. Picked up at the 20, over the 25 to the 30. A little speedster there, gets into the secondary, and he is going to go all the way. And that, just like that, wow. They're going to return a kickoff.
Man, there's no laundry on the field, man. He just got a seam. He was a fast little guy, and he scored. But, hey, the way to negate that, just come right back and score, and it erases it.
Man, what a run, though. And I sure would love to I didn't catch his number.
Looked like number 3.
So that kid was flying.
Number
and that'd
3.
be Vincent King.
Yeah, he's probably considered the best player on the team.
Man, just like that, they're in this football game, 21-6, awaiting their point after attempt. And we don't know if they're going to kick the ball or go for 2. They're bringing in a big lineman to block for somebody. But we await the point after on that. Just really quick play there, boy.
We got to come back and score, man, and burn some clock up. You can't let them score here and come back.
So they are going to go for 2. They're going to hand off to the second man through, and he's going to be stopped short. No good. 2-point conversion fails. So it is the Dumas Bobcats 21, Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 6 with 5:04 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Tonight's breaks powered by Barry's True Value, and with 5:04 left to go in the third quarter, welcome back, 21-6 in favor of the Bobcats. Boy, that was a big run back there on that kickoff, though, and that's something you can't let your guard down. You can't let that happen too many times because you don't have to have offense or defense to score in a football game.
And we had with those 2 strips and the 2 scores, man, we had complete momentum.
Absolutely.
Going, and now, they've took back a little momentum, and now we got to come back. And we got to have a pretty good drive and try to go down the field and score, waste some time. You can't go with a 3 and out right now.
And right here is where I would love to see us put together one of those 4 or 5 minute, just take the time off the clock,
take the air out of it, man.
Go down there and punch one in. That is frustrating to the defense, like you said earlier in this game.
And I have to say, man, defensive side and offensive side, man, just like they did last night in the junior high game, they made adjustments. And they came out, and it's showing with the score.
No doubt about it. We await the kickoff. All kickoffs tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. Kicker will be kicking with the wind to his back.
He's going to angle kick it.
And it is going to be a short kick, kind of a squib angled kick. Fielded cleanly at the 34.
Kamarian Jackson, the sophomore, number 6.
Yep, Jackson's going to move it over the 40 up to the 42. So good hands on the ball, number 1. And then a pretty good return there, and it gets the Bobcats some pretty decent field position. Boy, it kind of makes you nervous when that kick is short and in the middle of the field like that. But they fielded the ball well.
And the percentage of going to score increased tremendously when you're have this good.
Oh,
field
yeah,
position.
you shave off that much of your football field. You don't have near about as far to go.
Man. Got to have a quality drive right here. Need a quality drive.
5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Cats on top 21-6. First down and 10 from their own 43-yard line as they come to the line. We see Kilgore split wide to the right side, the near side. Walker looks things over, puts one man in motion. That's going to be Henderson.
Henderson's
going to get the handoff.
He didn't get much. Line of scrimmage, maybe. Still a little tussling over there.
Yeah, he fought for whatever he got. If he got a yard, he earned it. We'll see where they spot the football, but not much doing there.
Yeah, we gotta come back out right here after that kickoff return. We've got to get a score, have a nice drive. Can't come with a 3 and out right here, man. They right now they're trying to build some momentum and get back in this ball game.
Gain of 1, second down and 9 for the Bobcats. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Walker looks things over now. He's slow to take the snap. We'll change the play. See the wide out. Henderson on this side of the football field. Walker takes a snap, drops back, wants to throw. And he's going to throw complete. And he is going to break a tackle at the 50-yard line. Somebody got de-hatted.
Yeah.
But he is going to move the ball down to the 45. The Bobcats going to get a first down. And we've got an injured player missing a helmet and an injured Bobcat who is wearing his helmet. So there's going to be an official timeout. That was a collision and a half. So the Bobcat shaking up on the play, coming off the football field under his own power. And I believe that is Henderson. That is Kevion Henderson, but maybe he just got a little winded or got his bell rung or something like that. Maybe favoring his leg a little, hamstring. But maybe he can shake that off. We need him back up there on that line. Pretty good sized young man himself, about 3'10".
Cousin of T-Shawn Henderson.
So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cats. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line of the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. A little bit slow to move. I was wondering what they were doing with the ball marker, but they got it moved now, and the yard markers and all that. So the ball's at the 45 of Lakeside. Dumas Bobcats has a first down and 10, and they have 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to work with here in the third quarter. Walker, empty backfield. Walker pulls it down, quarterback draw, breaks a tackle, gets into the secondary, gets across the 40 to the 35, and haul down at the 33-yard line. And that's going to be enough, I believe, for a Dumas Bobcat first down. So that's going to move the chains once again. And that time we see Walker on a quarterback draw and gets a first down, a big gain there. We're well in Lake Village territory now at the 32-yard line. It's a big play right there. First down and 10 once again for Dumas. 3:48 left to go in the third quarter. I think both teams have all 3 timeouts. They both burned them early in the first half. Everybody's hanging on to them here. Fresh set of downs for the Cats. Walker's going to hand off to number 3, and he's found a little seam. He gets into the secondary, breaks a tackle.
Got a flag. It's a flag down.
So there's some laundry on the field. He's going to move the ball down to the 25. We've got to get the flag sorted out. I never saw where it's going to be a holding against the Cats. So that's going to be a big penalty there against Dumas. It's going to negate that big run as well. So holding penalty against Dumas is going to back them up. It's going to stop the clock with 3:27 left to go in the third quarter. Next week, the Dumas Bobcats are on the road as we make the road trip over to Rise in Arkansas. About an hour drive from here, I believe, something like that. So we will be at Rise next week for our second conference game. After the penalty, the ball is going to be backed up to the 40-yard line. Huge penalty there against Dumas. Empty backfield for the Cats. Walker hard snaps them, and Lake Village did not bite on that. Trips to the left side of the football field. No wideouts on the right side, which is the near side. Walker takes a snap. He's going to throw. That is going to be a lateral, but he catches it cleanly over the left side.
That guy there is electric, man. Marcus Kilgore is electric if you get him the ball.
And he had to actually come back behind the line of scrimmage as a lateral, and still is going to pick up a lot of that yardage they lost. So Kilgore on the reception. And
we got a holding that brings it back, man. Yep. But, hey, you can't speak enough about Kilgore, man. Every time he touches the ball, man, he's got a chance to go all the way. He's dangerous.
Boy, that was a big holding penalty there. Yeah. 2 in a row. Now, you're not back you up 20 yards from the spot of the foul in those 2 plays. That really gets you in a lot of trouble. That backs the ball up to the 48-yard line. We're going to repeat first down, but we need to move the ball to the 23-yard line to get a first down. So it is going to be first down and long for the Bobcats with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Now we're going to have trips to the right side of the field. Walker's going to take the snap. He's
we got him.
Long ball.
Got him wide open.
He's got Kilgore wide open. Kilgore's going to make the catch at the 20,
Kilgore.
15,
There's
10,
Kilgore.
5. Touchdown, Kilgore. Marcus Kilgore.
Deep man. He's dangerous, baby. He's dangerous, baby. He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
So first down.
Man, Marcus Kilgore is explosive.
Turns into a touchdown for the Dumas Bobcats.
Man, anytime you put the ball in that young man's hand, it's almost a highlight, a touchdown waiting to happen. He's dangerous, man. It's a great play call by the offensive side of the ball, man. Hey, we took the penalty, took the holding penalty.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah.
We came back with calm poise, called the play, and put the ball in Marcus Kilgore's hand, touchdown. Hey,
Bobcats going to go for the point after attempt. Kilgore will be the holder. He gets to take a knee and get a breather.
Man, Kilgore, man, this has been fun.
So we await the point after attempt. Kilgore gets the ball down. The kick is up. Has it got enough? And it is good. So 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the Bobcats are on top now 28-6. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. More third quarter action after this.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Kilgore's got him another touchdown tonight, and the Bobcats are on top 28-6. Welcome back as the breaks tonight powered by Barry's True Value. We await the kickoff, brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy after that touchdown, and the point after attempt was good. 28-6, 2:20 left to go in the third quarter.
And there was a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on Lake Village, so we're going to kick the ball from the 45.
So
give that young man a lot more field to have to work with.
Yeah, that's correct. No doubt about that. So the penalty, you're right, moves the ball down to the 45-yard line where we will kick it away. Yeah, you put a foot into this one, penalty deep, and just see how things go here. The defense for Dumas playing really good ball here in the second half, no doubt. It's going to be an end-over-end kick. It will be returnable at the 15, and he's going down there.
Yeah, he dropped the ball and had to fall on it.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 15 for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. That was number 7 on the reception. Do not have him on the roster as well, but it will be first down and 10 for Lake Village. Bobcats on top, 28-6. And, man, that's –
yeah, we're going to tell Lake Village, week 4 or 5, man, you got to get that roster.
Yeah.
Available for us,
man. Yeah.
Hey,
well, I just
roster, man.
And I didn't really get in any hurry about it. I just got on Max Preps. I thought, well, I'll print one off, and it wasn't there.
I did, too, and then saw names.
Yep.
And a couple fill-in spots.
Yep.
I said, uh-oh.
Yep, so did I. So I thought, well,
and then I meant to talk to Coach Lovelady and get one, but, man, I was ripping and running today.
So I hope one of you guys know the coach well at Rising. We can make sure that's all fixed.
There's number 3, man. He's a quick and a little dangerous runner.
So he's going to make move over the right side. I thought he may have left a little early, but no flags on the play. He's going to gain about 7 on the play. It's going to bring up second down. They're going to say a gain of 8, second down and 2 with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, three's short and quick.
He is, man. He is really quick out of that backfield.
Yeah, he's fast. He's the one that took that ball all the way back, man. He's got some speed because he ran away from us.
Second down and 2 now for Lake Village. Ball just shy of the 25-yard line. Handoff is going to fumble the ball.
There's another turnover. Looks like Dumas
all
may have got
I see
it.
is purple
Dumas
jersey.
has the ball.
Hey, man, that defense is getting takeaways, man.
Defense is playing lights out.
There wasn't nothing but purple jerseys anywhere around that football.
Man.
So the Bobcats are going to create a fumble.
And the good thing is we steady keep getting turnovers, but guess what's happening? We're scoring. Hey, it's a balanced attack.
Well, we're going to find out here. We're at the 20-yard line near the red zone. And just shy of the 20, first down and 10 after that fumble recovery. That's 3 in the third quarter.
Right.
So,
man, this has been a great third quarter for us. Best third quarter I've seen from us.
Maybe
probably since I've been broadcasting.
Maybe just a little reflective of last night's third quarter.
Right. Oh, man.
So we're going to have a delay of game penalty against the Dumas Bobcats. So it's going to be looks like I think
we have too many men on the field.
There's some kind of penalty.
They're trying to say too many men on the field.
They're trying to say we've got 12 men on the field.
Oh.
So now they're going to wave it off.
Oh, it wasn't. We didn't have 12. He can't count. Let me quit saying that. Yeah. he just miscounted. I don't want to take that back.
I'm going to take my shoes off.
He miscounted. I'll take that back.
Y'all better be good. Quarterback, empty backfield. He's going to tuck and run or attempt to, but, man, he's going down in the backfield. That collapsed on him quick.
2 receivers. Yeah. If he just gets rid of the football.
Yeah,
he had 2.
Yeah, I think they may have been open if he got it. But the way we've been clicking, we're fine.
He needed a couple seconds, to set that play up, and the pocket collapsed on him.
If they're out there, just let it out there. They'll go do the rest.
Just air one out.
Autopilot, man. They'll go get it.
It's going to bring up second down and long now. After that, quarterback sack officially. Quarterback has 1 setback, 2 wideouts on the right side of the football field. Walker is going to hand off to the running back, and he is going to be hauled down after a gain of about a yard. That's about it. So got a little comment there from Statman Zach up North Little Rock watching the football game. Said everything looks and sounds good. So the rain has stopped. That made a big difference. And I've noticed that the wind may have calmed just a little bit as well. So the Bobcats have gotten themselves in a third down and long situation really quick. The ball is at the 26-yard line of the Beavers. Dumas Bobcats were in this position similar a while ago. We know what happened there. Quarterback drops back.
He
wants to throw. He's got Kilgore.
Got him on,
he's got number 1.
Come on, T.
And we're going to see Henderson's going to just kind of mishandle that in the end zone.
Man, he hit his hands, man. That was a good play call. Hey, Marcus Kilgore looked like he ran a post, and T went outside.
Ran that
like a corner route. He was open, man. He's got to catch that.
So that you kind of had an awkward stretch for the football, but it hit him in his hands. You got to make that catch.
Kilgore looked pretty open too on that post.
Yes, both of them were open.
Yeah, both of them. He looked pretty open on that post.
Well, this is the exact situation, almost the exact spot that we were in, fourth down and long, and
give Kilgore a chance.
Got to connect. Yeah,
go to Kilgore, give him a chance, man. Let him make a play.
It's either a big offensive play or it's you're throwing it like a punt, but you air one out here, go for all of it.
Oh, and the guy hit him as he threw, man. We've got to get the protection.
Hey, the ball's still on the ground, but they're going to cover it. And that ball's going over on downs. The quarterback got stood up big time.
Yeah, right as he got ready to throw it, he got hit.
So that ball's going over on downs.
That's okay. We go in the fourth quarter, man. Hey,
going to the fourth quarter. Hey, with a 22-point lead.
Yeah,
nobody's going to complain about that. That does bring us to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
And after 3, it is your Dumas Bobcats 28, the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 6. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in 1 minute.
Over
Over 100 years of service to the community. It's Metter Pharmacy in Dumas. At Metter Pharmacy, you'll step back in time with their old-fashioned soda fountain, along with delicious milkshakes and wonderful lunch sandwiches. Plus, at Metter Pharmacy, they have a new selection of fall gifts, including purses, jewelry, and name-brand perfumes and colognes. Remember, when it comes to pharmaceutical needs, see the crew at Metter Pharmacy, 101 West Waterman in downtown Dumas since 1917.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Fourth quarter action now. Bobcats lead 28-6 as the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers here in the fourth, moving left to right, defending the south end zone. They have a first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. One man goes into motion. Quarterback rolls to his right. He wants to unload, and he is going to throw one deep, has the receiver wide open.
And he dropped the
And
ball.
he is going to drop the football. Boy, broken coverage there. And if he hadn't underthrown that football, that could have been big time.
Yeah, we had three guys over there on defense. I don't know what happened right there. Somebody got mixed up.
The ball was
open, man.
The ball was underthrown, thankfully, and, it falls incomplete. Second down and 10 now for Lake Village. Just underway, fourth quarter. Bobcats on top, 28-6. Football spotted at the 26-yard line where Lake Village has a second down and 10. So Coach McGraw said he wasn't going to get to work tomorrow because of the rain.
But it stopped raining, so I know I got some river yards I can take care of.
You can knock them out. That's right. Well, I can't go hunting. I got to go to work, so I can go hunting later. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He is going to throw over the right side, incomplete. Third down and 10. And that receiver was open as well. This quarterback gets to connecting on some of those. That could be trouble. He had about a step on the defender there.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up a third down and 10.
Luckily, that pass was right there on the sideline, so he wasn't going to be able to get upfield very much.
Well, we talked about it. They're a running team, but that eats a lot of clock. Now, they trail so much they had to get out of their game plan a little bit, and the Bobcats are doing a pretty good job here stopping the pass. So
we need a good stop here on
absolutely.
third down.
Make them punt this ball back to us against that wind. So we got a little pressure on the quarterback. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to run, and he is going to break enough tackles to get his first down.
You got to make that tackle. 19 look like Kenny hit it. Kenny has to make that tackle.
I'll tell you what, he hit that sideline. He's limping.
He sure is. He's going to come up a little lame. He is going to get the first down, moves the ball across the 35-yard line up near the 40. That's where they're going to mark it. But number 6 is limping back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he goes down.
So he's going to probably come out of the football game as the coach is sending in number 3, looks like. So I'm not for sure if they're going to leave the quarterback, Jamarian Artley, the sophomore, in the football game for this play. He is really favoring his left ankle, and to the sideline he goes. So they're going to send Vincent King, who's we've seen him play pretty good football tonight. So he's going to come in, it looks like, in the quarterback position. I'm not sure. We're going to see. They sent him in. We're going to see if that's where they're going to put him.
No, they're going to put 5 at quarterback.
Yep, they're going to put 5 at quarterback.
He's a big, tall, slender guy. I don't know who that is.
And he is going to take the snap, and he is going to keep.
We threw him forward.
Yeah, he's going to get the ball across the 40, which is the line of scrimmage, up near the 41, maybe 42-yard line.
And guess who that was? Tim Martin.
So
Timothy Martin, he's been a menace, man. He's a menace on defense.
So a gain of a couple there, second down now, and 8 for Lake Village. 10:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bobcats on top, 28-6. Ball's at the 42-yard line of Lake Village. They have a second down and long as they come to the line. So number 6 is standing on the sideline with his helmet off. He's probably not coming back into this football game anytime soon. The new quarterback takes a snap. He's going to keep, and he's going to find a little seam, and he's going to find enough yardage, it looks like,
Yeah, he looks like
he's going to get near the 50-yard line, so that's going to be enough for a 1st and 10 for Lake Village. So they're running the ball again, but the difference is they're getting
6 limping back out of here.
They're getting 7 or 8 yards of the carry, and all of a sudden we see the quarterback, number 6.
Hey, but number 5 was doing a better job
Man, I was
running the
thinking.
ball.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Hey, let them coach.
Let them coach. Let them coach. You right, Coach McGraw.
So the ball's just over the 50-yard line into the Dumas side of the 50, and it is another 1st down and 10. Number 4, the motion man, gets the handoff over the left side. They're going to string it out.
Nora, we wanted him to make that play, but at the same time, man, he's made some plays. So
he's going to move the ball downhill near the 46-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 45. That is a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 now for Lake Village. So the Beavers moving the ball well, but they're also burning some clock. That's what the Bobcats need them to do. We need them to burn clock because they don't have just tons of time left here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 5 now for Lake Village. One man goes into motion. Quarterback rolls to his right. He's looking to throw, and he is going to throw incomplete. Boy, he threw that into a pack of Dumas Bobcats as well. It's going to fall incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Lake Village. Stops the clock. 9:07 left to go in the football game. 28-6 in favor of the Bobcats, or in the 4th quarter, should I say. So 3rd down and 5 from the 45-yard line of Dumas. Number 6 checked back into the football game. The quarterback, Jamarian Hartley. He seems to be okay now. He's rolling. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Let's see if he can run. And that ball's going to be – he's going to have to keep it and run.
No, it was deflected back to him.
Well, I knew he ended up with the ball.
He caught it and ran.
He caught it and ran out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. So
I thought he pump faked.
Completed the pass to himself.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty hard to see over there.
Yeah, I thought he pump faked. I saw him throw the ball, and then I saw him running. I thought, well, that's a pretty good pump fake. But, indeed, it was deflected, and he caught it and gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's pretty awesome. Now it's 4th down and 5 from the Bobcat 45-yard line. Decision time for Lake Village. 9 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, and they trail 28-6.
And Lake Village is going to call a timeout.
So they're going to call a timeout, talk things over, see what they can do here. And with the 4th down, I think Lake Village has to go for it. I don't think they can.
They don't have a choice. There's only 8:52 left. They've got 2 timeouts left. They're down 22 points.
Yeah, I don't see them.
They got to try to do something to get some points here, or you can pretty much wrap this ball game up.
That's true. I don't see. I figured the timeouts to try to find the play to get these 5 yards that they have to get this 1st down. Then that's to stay in the football game for the most part. So after the Lake Village timeout, they come to the line, 4th down and 5 from the 45-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. 8:52 left to go, trailing 28-6. So you know they're going to have to go for it here.
We got a final score: McGee 49, Drew Central 0.
49-0. Wow.
And Rising 24, Palestine Wheatley 0.
Here we go with this 4th down play. 4th down and 5. Quarterback rolls to his right immediately, looking to throw. He's wanting to unload. He's going to throw, and it is going to be intercepted. So there's going to be a pickoff.
James.
Now, you can't blame him for picking that off. He'd have been better off if he'd have knocked it down. But, hey.
He's 16 years old.
He's 16 years old. He's in a high school football game. Yeah, I'm intercepting the ball myself.
Yeah, he won't say on homecoming. Man, remember when I got that interception,
doggone right. Catch it. Yeah. Yes, sir. No big deal there. So that ball is going to be intercepted. The Bobcats going to have a 1st down and 10. Big news there. They stopped a drive that burned about 3 minutes off that clock.
Right. We need a drive here. Whether we score or not, we need a drive about 5 or 6 minutes, burn some clock.
That's right. Absolutely.
Get closer to this game being over and winning homecoming.
Walker brings his team to the line, splits a couple to the left, and he is going to hand off to number 3, and Bell is going to
get tripped up.
Yeah, he's going to gain about a yard up near the 35-yard line, and that's about it. And I was going to see how aggressive Walker was going to be blocking out there.
He was trying to.
You kind of worry about the quarterback when he's blocking
a little
like
background
that.
on Walker. In junior high, he was a guard.
Well, there you
8th
go.
and 9th grade.
So the blocking just comes.
It comes natural.
Kilgore was a quarterback.
Coach Harrison did a good job with him when he was in junior high.
Speaking of Kilgore, we see him as one of the wideouts on the left side of the field. One man in the slot, Walker is going to keep, and he is just going to fight his way forward. He second effort gets him over the 40 down to the 41.
This is the most I've seen Walker run all year.
Yeah, Walker's running the ball well.
Yeah, looked like we saw some. He's limping a little bit, though. Comes up with a limp.
So he's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line where it will be 3rd down and about 2 for the Dumas Bobcats. So 3rd down and 2 for the Cats from the 40-yard line. 7:36 clock runs here in the 4th quarter. Cats on top, 28-6. Walker draws a man offside.
Walker's a first down and
Walker's a little
first
gimpy.
set of downs.
Walker's a little gimpy. You can tell that right leg. I think he might have tweaked a little something right there.
So it looked like that they jumped off sides, and now they're going to move the ball and the chains. 1st down and 10 for the Cats up to the 45-yard line.
And that means we can burn at least another
That's
2.5
right.
minutes off this clock.
So 7:22 left to go. Walker, no wideouts. He has one wideout on the left side here. I believe that's going to be Henderson.
Play clock.
Yeah, they're trying to get the clock going.
There we go. It's up and operating.
All right, so the clock's running. 7:10 left to go in the 4th quarter. Now Walker don't have to be in any big hurry to snap the football. It's a little early to burn clock, but why not? You got a 1st down. He is going to hand off to number 11, finds a seam, gets midfield.
That's a good run.
And down to the 45-yard line, a gain of about 9 on the play there. And I believe that's Rashad. Did you say that was Rashad Moore on the carry?
Yeah, that was Moore.
He's going to get 9. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and a yard. They're going to spot him at the 46, so a gain of 8 officially. 2nd down and 2 for the Cats, but they're inside the Lake Village side of the football field with 6:27 left to go in the 4th quarter with a great lead here in this football game. You want to stick around at the end of the game for the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services postgame show. 2nd down and short. And Walker's going to hand off. And
that could have been a flag.
Yeah, but he's going to get the 1st down, and he's going to move the ball down to the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. Now, if the Bobcats can run the football and keep moving the chains, there's nothing Lake Village can do. And that is a tough spot to be in when you trail, and you've got under 6 minutes to play. You trail 28-6. So what a 22-point deficit there, and the Bobcats have another 1st down and 10 from the 41-yard line of Lake Village. Walker brings his team to the line, splits a receiver wide to the far side of the football field. Takes a snap. He is going to hand. Oh, boy, that collapsed quick. And
They're back.
He's going to be dropped back to the 45-yard line. I believe the handoff went to Bell. Nothing doing there. And they're going to lose about 4 on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 14 with 5 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. But that's the big news. 2nd down, 5 minutes, 22-point lead. So that is not a bad place to be.
Not a bad place to be at all.
So Walker splits a receiver, keeps Bell in the backfield.
And they jumped
we've
again.
Got movement everywhere, and I don't know who's going to get flagged. They're going to call an offsides against Lake Village.
I believe.
So they're going to move the ball back to basically the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up, actually it's going to be spotted on the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Boy, I thought one of our offensive linemen may have wiggled a little, but they're going to say offsides, and we're going to repeat 2nd down with 4:36 left to go in the 4th quarter. I'm just about to say in the ball game, not quite ready to be there yet, but we're getting close. 2nd down.
We need another 1st down.
Walker takes a snap, hands off to Bell, and he falls. And at the line of scrimmage.
Their corner was coming hard on a blitz there, and he met Bell as soon as Bell basically got the handoff.
So he's going to go down, no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now from the 41-yard line. Clock runs. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the football game because I think the Bobcats are going to be able to take care of business here as we move inside the 4-minute mark, leading 28-6. Ball's at the 41, 3rd down and 10 for the Cats. Walker has a bad snap. He has to fall on it back at the 47.
That's Marcus
48.
Kilgore they brought in at quarterback.
So Kilgore's going to fumble the snap back at the 48-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and long for the Dumas Bobcats. The ball's at the 48, so you would expect them to bring a punter in here as we're nearing the 3-minute mark to play in this football game tonight.
Grant's coming in. Dumas will punt the ball. They're probably going to try to get as much of this clock off before they get the snap.
So he's got
it under 3
minutes.
Right.
They can get well under 3 minutes here before he has to kick this football. Leading 28-6. That is a good position as the snap clock gets down to 2. Snaps the ball. The rush is on, and it's going to be a short punt. It's going to be decent, though. Back to the 37-yard line. That's where
they might have got a piece of that.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been deflected or something. But they're going to mark it at the 37, 1st down and 10. And the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers have 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to play with here. And I do believe they have 2 of their 3 timeouts remaining. So 1st down and 10 for Lake Village. A couple big defensive stands here. And the Bobcats are going to enter into 3A conference play with a big win. But it ain't over yet.
It ain't over. That lady's not singing yet.
It's not over yet. The ball spotted at the 37-yard line, 1st down and 10.
She is warming her lips
She is warming up. That's right, getting ready.
And looks like they've called a timeout.
And so there's going to be a timeout on the field called by Lake Village with 2:45 left to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business? Bed bugs hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of Southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
Welcome to 4th quarter action. 1st down and 10 now for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. Quarterback drops back, wants to throw. Got a little time now, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run, and he is going to be hit at the 40-yard line, falls forward to the 43, and a lot of running there by number 6 for Lake Village. All right, I got everybody cranked now.
Uh-oh.
So
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Get everything set back like it's supposed to be. I opened the window and I got distracted. I can't multitask tonight for anything. I need to get a little crowd noise in here as we're getting close to the end of this football game. It's homecoming after all.
Homecoming.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 3 now for Lake Village. We're down under the 2-minute mark to go in this football game.
Bad snap.
The ball's going to be snapped, and it's going to be snapped past the quarterback. I don't know what happened there, but
I think the center might have got a little antsy there.
Lake Village is going to recover the fumble, but boy, there's some damage done there, and that's going to be way back at the 29-yard line where they're going to have to repeat the down. Wow, that was a terrible play there. Some miscommunications, all that was.
And they are burning precious clock getting a play in.
Yep, that clock is down to 1:20.
This is when you want to have a 2-minute offense and keep your offensive moving, not sitting in a huddle, burning 30 seconds.
That's what they've done. They burned a half a minute. You're right. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to run. And he is scrambling, and he is going to be hitting the balls on the ground. Bobcat.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Oh, the Bobcats had it, and then they fumbled it away. And it's going to be recovered by the Lakeside Beavers.
Mario and Grant had the fumble and lost it.
That's why he's a defensive end and not a tight end.
Boy, that would have put the dagger in it, though. But it's all but elementary now anyway, as it is 4th down for the Beavers. The ball's at the 29-yard line. And about all you can do here is just throw a Hail Mary one time. And this ball will go over on downs or be a first down. But either way, this football game is just about over. Quarterback drops back. He wants to throw. He's going to throw incomplete. And that's going to stop the clock with 30 seconds.
And the Bobcats will have the ball first and 10.
Bobcats are going to get the ball over on downs, first down and 10. And the big news here tonight, Tidwell Field Homecoming 2024, is that scoreboard with 30 seconds left to go in this football game, 28-6 in favor of our Dumas Bobcats. So this is going to be a big win for the Cats. This is going to be so nice going into conference play, going on the road next week with a win under your belt. That's big, and that's going to make things really, really, really nice, with something positive to take with you over to Rising next week as we continue into 3A conference play. And you can hear the crowd, man. They're fired up, and they should be. Homecoming win here at Tidwell Field.
And more importantly, 1-0 in conference play.
1-0 in conference play.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters. I told you, hey, once you score, you get that victory in conference, 1-0, hey, that's all that matters.
Quarterback takes a knee, watches the clock run, and the Dumas Bobcats are going to be victorious tonight in this football game as they defeat the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers by a score of 28-6. And that 6 points came on a touchdown return. A kickoff return for a touchdown. So our defense played a really good football game tonight, and that's going to be it, folks. We'll be back in. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We're going to come back with the Delta Memorial Hospital post-game show. Stick around. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Welcome to the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services post-game show tonight as the Bobcats enter into 3A conference play, and they come out with a homecoming win on this rainy, windy Friday night, and they defeat the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers by a final score of 28-6. Big win, coaches.
Big.
That was something we needed, and we needed big time. And we start our new conference off with a 1-0. Man, that is big time. And
man, that was huge.
So
that was huge.
We had some really big
time win right
plays.
there.
We had some big plays tonight. And coaches,
we got Coach Todd.
Good job. Congratulations.
Defense Coach Nick.
Good job last night, Coach Nick.
Good job. So a big win tonight, and a big, homecoming that started out wet, rainy, kind of miserable outside.
Man, it was nasty.
But you cannot, the rain stopped, and now you look at the crowd out there on that football field,
man.
and
Priceless.
and these players have got to be so happy. They've been in a drought. It's been a tough early part of this season, and we played some tough football games. And but boy, to come into your game tonight, homecoming, and come out with a big victory like this is huge. They defeat the Beavers 28-6. Knowing we got to go on the road next week to continue conference play as we travel over to Rising, Arkansas.
I believe won 24-0 tonight against Palestine Wheatley.
So we're going to have two teams next week that are coming off of wins. I think it's probably the opening conference for both teams, conference play. So
conference openings all over the state.
All over the state tonight, yeah. So you get into the real deal football tonight. And, every game means something now. So, like Coach McGraw said in the pregame show, you want to win them all. But when you get into conference play, they really, really become important to get those victories. And this was a big win tonight for the Bobcats for more than just one reason or two reasons. This was big for the players, the school, everybody. For us, we were hungry for a win. And
about like I wanted that T-bone steak and that baked potato.
There you go, exactly. And they topped it off tonight with a little butter and some.
Oh yeah, sour cream and everything.
So, but a big, huge game tonight, a big win here, homecoming 2024, and our player of the game tonight. Who are y'all thinking?
I gotta go with Nora. Stripping the ball, it turned the momentum of the ball game. And gave us great field position.
I totally agree, because in both of those turned into touchdowns.
Right,
so
yes.
that was, you take those two strips away, you potentially take two touchdowns off the scoreboard, which tightens this game up, and it could have changed a lot.
And also, one important thing you want to get when you get in conference, you got to get that 13-point spread, because when you have those tiebreaker systems, you want the points to carry you to a higher seed. So it's important to get those 13 points.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Big game tonight, big win for the Dumas Bobcats. Congratulations to everybody. And, thanks for tuning in and listening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Once again, we can't say enough about those fine folks here in and around the Dumas area. And congratulations to the homecoming folks, the homecoming court, and good job there. And we're glad the night turned out like it did. The rain's gone. And
the winds died down a little bit. And when the rain stopped, that's kind of when the Dumas Bobcats took off a little bit.
Right. So that's exactly right. So once again, the Cats are on the road next week to Rising. Tune in same time, same place, and we'll bring you live play-by-play from Rising, Arkansas over in Cleveland County. Once again, the final score tonight, Dumas Bobcats 28 and the Lakeside Beavers 6. A big victory, and we're excited about that. Ready for football, ready for 3A football. Y'all stick around. We still have a lot of games to play this season. But for Coach McGraw, Coach Harris, Bub and Brock, and I'm Rick Helton, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And until next Friday, go